haven't had a lot of company in a long time, but if I were expecting some, I'd whip up a really substantial meal. You see how strong I am? I'm eating all this stuff.
But there could be more to the case than meets the eye.
By your powers combined.
You seem to be well grounded in the case file.
But there could be more to the case than meets the eye.
Your soul is mine.
Riddle me this.
Why so serious? Always winterize your pipes.
The flow is towing precision as an afro trim. All big letters, but it isn't no acronym. Smack the thing, grin off a chin for crack smoking. DDT the first bar, leave the track back broken. Grown men doing business with Anglo-Saxon. Lacking swing, but that banjo is so relaxing as the wax spin. Hacking axes in the wind, pretend it's just a pen. See if you can pencil them in. Tense, mention men are on a fenced in. Sentences tens. The wheels fall off, then it's the end. Don't get keel hauled in, villain always been. Feel real, genuine ball skin. Not to call the whole crowd out, it's just a few chumps. And you know who you are like a shout out. Place them in your loud mouth and taste them like a pastry. Wasted space, face hastily, bow out gracefully. Disappear, reappear, and disappear again. Villain not his hair, he's no Afro-American. If that's the case, he'd be a bald-headed African. Taking all the credit and jetted astral traveling. Turn a man into a mannequin for Afflacking. And being tough acting, acting, bluff jacking. He wears a mask so when he daubs his face, each and every race could absorb the base and the place to be. Don't believe the hyperbole, it's like a murder spree. Get sniped verbally, beaten the head with lead pipe languages. For street cred, leave him for dead and anguishness. The slang suggested was the guy in the glasses. He came to help the people with their minds and their asses. They said tripping.
I'm combining the stun ray with the force energy power.
My skin's crawling into bed already. Feel you here, anchoring the thread, and then I'm thrown into the mattress, just waiting for what happens. Go figure, God, I still haven't figured you out. You're so clever, but you're dead set on drawing this out. You're disfigured, but your teeth keep scarring your mouth. And I'm riddled with the worst kind of panic. I hear you driving up the hallway, scratching up my door frame. I split it up in the light, turn to dark before I smell me on your breath. I just need to know.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we all live in
If I lay still begging you will lie spell out under the carpet, I'm dying.
now. Later, who are we to look at these two fine young men and say, you there, I sit in judgment of you.
Stay with me and love me through the night. I'ma keep on all my chains,
But there could
and I'll
be
make
more to the
love
case
to
than meets
you.
the eye.
Hold me close and let me squeeze you tight through the night. But baby girl,
Or the stone pudding or something. I mix up some herbs and I come up with a dandy glass of this bicarbonate fig leaf.
watch me go zoom, zoom. Baby girl, I look in my do-rag. Would you like to stay with me and love me through the night? Endlessly. I just wanna know, tell me, am I doing it right? I may be covered in cash.
17 years, okay? I don't write myself anymore. I just kick it from my head. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.
Haven't had a lot of company in a long time, but if I were expecting some, I'd whip up a really substantial meal. You see how strong I am? From eating all this stuff.
Riddle me this.
Why so serious? Always wondrous. Your pants.
You seem to be well-rounded in the case.
Judgment of you.
With a good more to the case than meets the eye.
Come through, dig the sound. Crowd around. I used to cop a lot, but never cop no drop. Hold mics like ponytails tight and bobble locks. Stop, stick around, come through and dig the sound of the fly
Or
round
the
606
stone pudding or
cycle.
something.
Stick
I mix
around,
up
bound
some
to go through
herbs
black.
and
Came to destroy rap.
I come up with a
Initial
dandy
plot,
glass of
boy
this
strap.
bicarbonated
Stack cats
food
get kidnapped. Demolition is naked to the press. Let the rest know who did that. Metal fist terrorist, claim responsibility. Broken household name usually set in hostility. What is MF? You silly? I like to take men to the end for 2 milli. Do-do-do-do-do, that's an audio daily double. Rappers need to fall off just to save me the trouble. Yo, watch your own back, came in and go out alone, black. Stay in the zone, turn H2O to cognac.
All right. Okay, let's see what's going on. BigJ Simp Enforcer is D-Day. Hope someone downloaded that stream with the white one yesterday because he put it on private. Go figure. Concealing of evidence. Well, he's not the only one who does that in the Negaverse. A lot of people used to do. Yeah, Angry Man used to do that. I don't know if he still does that, but Angry Man used to do that back in the day. So go figure. Let me see. Today will mark the day BigJ Shenanigans is coming to an end. He will be canceled today. He has other channels. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. I mean, to get curious, BigJ's supposed girlfriend on the panel, the same woman BigJ was fully engaged to. Oh, he was engaged? I didn't know that. To, and she or BigJ have never met or seen each other. Her never seen each other. Okay. Tradesman, what's going on? Cynical, what's up? Yep, we're going to outer space. That's Dre, what's up? Guilty, he says. All right. Gabe says leather sandal Kuda. Well, okay, you guys vote for Kuda. All right. Shout out Killmonger. Broke lifestyle. Is that NC Future? No, that's probably not. That's probably not. But Broke lifestyle, what's going on? Sounds like NC Future. Shatera, what's going on? V-Dub, what's going on? What's up? Third Ward, what's up? All right. Salute to y'all coming early. Let me see here. All right. Actually, let me play that again. I need to test my audio real quick. Don't mind me. Okay. Just doing an audio check there. All right. So last time on Nigga Ball Z, if you missed it, that was interesting live. So last time on Nigga Ball Z.
Nigga ball C. Nigga ball C. Nigga ball ball C. Daddy. Nigga ball C. Hey, what you say, nigga ball nigga.
God's like, Daddy. I was like, all right, that was funny. Creative Solutions, what's going on? Okay, well, Nigga Ball Z, you know, you'll understand eventually. The best thing about Big J is his love for white women. All right, okay, all right. So if you missed the stream, the last one, check it out. Let's go to the polls real quick. Go to the polls. All right. So hopefully y'all can see that. So for the last stream, I said who was the MVP of the last episode of Nigga Ball Z. 34 votes was AP Megamind for 12%. Sister George, who we confirmed was 43% Nigerian, so she won 68%. Gabe Killmonger was 21%, so not bad. Pretty funny stream there, so that was good. So you can still vote. Well, actually, no, you cannot vote on this. Well, you could, but we're already doing the case. So there was a complaint filed to my office like a week ago. As y'all know, we did have 2 cases of Negaverse court last year. Warren versus Mahogany Roots. And then we had Reg, the bad guy, no relation, or as he likes to call himself, what is he now? Uncle Reg? I think he's an uncle now, a Black YouTube uncle now. So congrats, he's upgraded to Black YouTube uncle. So we had those 2 cases last year. So the interesting thing about the complaint filed for case 003, there was a original vote poll on Big J last year. Now, last year, people said, you know, that a case didn't need to be had last year. So most people said, no, not needed. I was like, okay, cool. I forgot why I started that poll. Maybe it was to be messy, of course, but it must have been some reason. I just forgot. It's 2026. And that poll was like maybe summer of last year. So it was a while ago. But a complaint was filed this year, and I put the poll up. I'm like, let's see what the outcome will be if people think a case should be done. This time, Big J versus Black YouTube, and 83% said do the case. 17% not needed. So it completely flipped within a year, which is pretty interesting. Some people may be thinking, well, how come there's a case this time and not last year? Well, I don't know. Maybe Big J was in a better mood last year, and maybe he wasn't doing, you know, well, he wasn't yelling at niggas as much that period of the year, or I don't know. Maybe he wasn't crashing out that much. But the recent complaint and the vote poll seems to be accurate due to all his behavior and crashing out that he's been doing lately this year. So I will be doing another vote poll afterwards, after the stream, to see if he's guilty or not. That's up to niggas in the chat. It's not up to me. So we'll see how that goes. He may not be guilty. Who knows? He might have a he might have his own knight in shining armor save the day and defend him. I don't know. Testimonials and witnesses on either side can state their opinions and their experiences with this individual. People who want to defend him can if they want. For or against, doesn't matter. It was kind of tough last time to get someone to defend. Oh, Joey defended Reg last time, so he tried his best. That was interesting. So yeah, you can still hit the link, make your complaints, your experiences for or against, that'd be there. So let's check out the poll here. Let me see. Let's see what we got here. Mr. Fantastic said that he wanted to volunteer as prosecutor. We'll see if he actually shows up, but volunteers are welcome. Appreciate it, Mr. Fantastic, if you do come up. If not, still all right. Stormin, what's going on? What's going on? And Dre says you should have used the People's Court intro. Yeah, all right. Maybe next time. That's a good idea. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see. Cassandra just laughed. Okay. Busta Free laughed as well. Don Gardito, shout out to Don. He said, definitely Queen Mayat. He can't escape that one. Oh, yeah. Right. Queen Mayat. Can't forget that. So Don might show up. We'll see. Buster Free said, can any victims or peoples that was harassed by Big J show up? I said, yeah, totally. People that have witnesses, victims of his attacks in the Negaverse. I mean, they're free to come up, male or female. Or it's. Can any victim... Oh, okay, I already read that. Okay. So we got some charges from May. Shout out to May. Okay. Charge number 1, worshiping white women, eating their toe jam while sucking their toes. Okay. Interesting. Larry, what's going on? Oh no. This is a new case, Larry. Case 003. This is actually the first case I've actually ever done on dealing with Big J. Hopefully it's the last one, but this is the only one I've done. So case on the docket is Big J versus Black YouTube. So this Black YouTube as a whole versus the individual himself, Big J. Let's see. So charge number 2 from May. Oh, there goes one of our, there we go. What's up, May? Just reading your charges. Charge number 2, attempting to abuse the Black women on his channel, force mammyhood. Charge number 3, windmilling like a bitch. Men should leave women to scrap among themselves. She is a victim, recovering in treatment currently. So this was 3 days ago. She left the comment. I hope your recovery is going well, May. Us, staff at Negaverse Court, we do care about witnesses, testimonials, and people that have suffered. So, hope to hear that you're in recovery from the rolling anger, Big J. Let's see. Big J Simp Enforcer said, telling the village arsonist, damn, I haven't seen him in a while. He wanted to put a crowbar sideways up, where, laughing at Jalen nose and worshiping white women, making comments about other people's looks while being on YouTube 10+ years and never showing his face. Obsession, jealousy, hatred about what other Black men do with their lives, and pandering to Black women just to be liked. And when they refused his advances, he became their enemy. Consorting, fraternizing with alleged transformers by the likes of Queen Mayat. So Queen Mayat has been mentioned twice now. Once by Don Gordito and the second by Big J Simp Enforcer. Nomad says, too bad Tam 2.0 can't be his lawyer. I don't know where I think Tam's been traveling, but I don't know. She doesn't really upload, but I know she would post stuff of her vacations and stuff. So I guess she's doing good. But it would be nice to hear from Tam. I'm sure she has something to say. But also, I am a fair judge, right? You know, this. So it'll also be confirmed that Big J will be bounty protected in Negaverse court today for 003. Of course, why is he protected? Because he's in the case. Of course. So Big J may not believe me, but you do have protection under this current jurisdiction for case 003. And I'm not gonna fucking what is it? Oh, yikes. Oh, it's my court. I can cuss. But one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna pamper the plaintiff or the defendants. I'm not gonna pamper you niggas. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. So warning to both parties on that. Big J will also get his own witnesses or supporters if they want to hit the link. That's fine. Lawyer if need be, paralegal, either way is also available if someone is so nice enough to offer that those services to him. Is he coming up? Here's the thing. So on the Rim Lord, Sharon, I said that he should come up because unless he wants to be, in the same category as Reg the bad guy who hid behind Mahogany Roots during his case, he has that option. I don't know if that's what he wants to do. I don't know if he wants to not attend and then, hide behind Queen Sunkiss or maybe Pure. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if he needs Queen Sunkiss's permission to attend his own case. I don't know that either. But if he doesn't want to attend, that's fine. But I am saying that bounty protection, you can pull up and say his thoughts and defend himself if he wants, or he could choose not to and be in the category of Reg the bad guys. Either way. But if it were me, I would probably want to attend my own case. Warren attended his own case. Mahogany Roots attended her own case. Why not Big J? I mean, the only one who hasn't attended their own case so far is Reg the bad guy. So, I mean, if you want to be included with him, go right ahead and not attend. But with someone of your stature, someone of your Black YouTube tenure in the Negaverse, I would assume that a little case like this would be no big deal because of your experience. But I don't know. The veteran niggas be surprising me on here. Reg is a veteran and he didn't show up. Yeah, he's been here. He was in the Black YouTube for what, 10, 30 years, and he hid behind Mahogany Roots. So I don't know. So hopefully he does attend. I'd like to hear his thoughts. Satira says he does have the right to face his accuser, Judge Soul. Yeah, of course, too. Yeah, exactly. Like you're in it's your case. I mean, I can't drop you from your own case, unless you start attacking people and going crazy. But it's your own case. Are you going to be a witness for the defense? Okay. Really? 5150 Chat Mafia. What's going on, Spirit? So yeah, those are the current charges. If there's any more, let me know. You can just hit the link and let me know what else should be charged. All right. But I got quick little things on the docket. I got some other quick things on here. I haven't streamed in a while. Let me see here. So, back on the last stream, me and Sister George were talking about the other member from Tough Talk. Now, I called him Default Game Dude because I forgot his name, but actually his name is Recognized Game, and I actually saw him on Taz's channel, ironically, like the day after the stream, which is crazy. So, Recognized Game is actually still alive. He's in the Negaverse. I didn't know he knew Taz's channel, but he's there. So, funny that we were talking about him and then he disappeared the day after. Also, I keep forgetting this, but Mr. Palmer is also back in the Negaverse. I don't know if y'all remember the Pump and Dump theme song with Ramil and Mr. Palmer. New niggas have no idea what that is. But you should look it up. It's pretty funny. But Palmer's back. In fact, yeah, go to his channel. You can watch the Pump and Dump theme song. Pretty entertaining. So yeah, Palmer's back. Doing the typical manosphere shit. So he's right on it. So you know, he's back, but definitely check out the Pump and Dump song. All right, that was pretty funny. So Mr. Palmer's back. Yes, go ahead, check it out. Just search up Mr. Palmer and look up the Pump and Dump song, Pump and Dump with Ramil Amir. That was a interesting time. Okay. Oh yeah, forgot about yeah, all right, Gabe. Right. So Donovan Sharp. A lot of people are changing their names up in the Negaverse. Not sure why. We know who you are, but Donovan Sharp is now called Daily Dating Wisdom. He changed his name. Not sure why, but he's still the same person. Just different name. I don't know if y'all still. The last time I watched his content, he was wearing a diaper or some shit, working out in his garage. But I don't know. For people that might be interested, there you go. What's up? What's going on? Did I see you in? I'm trying to see if did I see you in Elite's channel? I'm not sure. King Spit, what's going on? Pix, what's going on? He probably wants a fresh start. Nothing wrong with that though. Nothing wrong with that. But he's doing the same content though, so I mean, you want a fresh start, but you're doing the same shit. Okay. Oh, another person that changed their name, which I wasn't aware of. Let me see. Let me see. What's it called? Mind Chaos? Mining Chaos. Mind Chaos Brew. Let's see. There it is. Robbie's back. Or I don't know if she left, but she changed her name too. So now she's Mind's Chaos Brew. Not sure why she changed her name, but she's back. I guess doing her thing. She used to go in on niggas, but I guess she's focused on other stuff. Yeah, so she's back. Changed her name too. Everyone is changing their name for some reason. Maybe it's the new year. I don't know. Oh, I also forgot. He said crazy coffee. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Also forgot. Who was it? Minister Nap, or as I say, well, that's what we call him, but you guys may know him as Minister Jap. So something he's been doing lately, which I think I don't know if he's getting more views from it. I don't know if he's getting more views from this, but I don't know. He's doing like this reactionary thumbnails. So I understand that this is a thing that, you know, YouTubers do. So it's not like it's something I've never seen before, but it's just weird seeing Minister Jap do this with his thumbnails. But maybe he's getting more views doing that. I don't know. But he just started doing it, so maybe he'll stop doing it. I don't know. We'll see. But I did notice that. So shout out to Mr. Jap, or Nap, as you say. Okay. MLT, what's going on? Shout out to you. Taz, what's going up? Good to see you. Let me play. Shout out to all the bald niggas first. Let me not forget y'all.
Down, admire the admiral animal rap. Smack the shit out of a nigga that hand him his hat.
All right, can't forget y'all. Yeah, gender warfare definitely played out for sure. For sure. He said child support complainers with a pump and dump song. Well, interesting times those wasn't it? MOT. Oh, MOT also. I heard Sharon calling you a Golly, really, really, Gabe? I have hair. Jesus. But Sharon said that he called you a Big J flunky. So during this case, I mean, MOT, it would be interesting to hear what your stance is on Big J. Are you for Big J, or are you on the Black YouTube side against Big J? And also, the stream that you went on yesterday with Big J was a bit confusing because technically you would say that you're in the manosphere, but I thought Big J didn't like niggas from the manosphere. So I was kind of confused when you were there, but maybe he's made a truce with certain individuals from that space like yourself. So I'd like to hear your thoughts. Let's see. Thumbnails with exaggerated facial expressions always sends me. Deacon, what's going on? Deacon? Pumping, dumping these bitches. I forgot. Oh, you reviewed it? Wow. You should review. Well, it's kind of old, but you should check out Ramil's Kevin Samuels song. That shit was funny and cringe. Shiesty, what's going on? Oh yeah, so what is this? This is case 003, Big J versus Black YouTube. I'm waiting for victims to pull up to express what they've been through. I'm waiting for supporters of Big J to pull up to defend Big J. I'm waiting for Big J to pull up as well. You know, I mean, he's been live for the last 8 days, back to back, night and day, sleeping on panels, talking shit with women and men. I mean, he can't be that busy. This is what this is about. I read the charges a couple of minutes ago. Shiesty Bum and niggas in the chat. May can come up and definitely express herself as well. Cassandra, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, 003. We already covered the last 2 cases last year. You can check them out on the channel. Okay. Let's see. Oh, also, shout out to Nana Kawaku. Hope I'm saying his last name right. But he is the only one that I know that has been covering the passport grannies, as he calls them. I don't know if he has the video still up, but he's been going, oh, there he goes. Yeah, that stream was hilarious. Passport grannies are here. Nobody's talking about it. That was pretty funny. But he's been going in on O'Shea, Duke Jackson. I don't know. I found him in the Negaverse. I just found him, and I was like, well, let's check it out. So, Nana's cool. He's cool. He allows people just to pull up and say their thoughts. I actually saw Wacky World on there. I was like, oh shit, okay, Wacky World in the chat. That's cool. Jalen, what's going on? Hope you're staying out of trouble. Brownsville, what's going on? Robin, the Black Robin, what's going on? If Robin was black, that'd be Brownsburg. Let's see, what else? Oh, okay. R.I.P. Well, I guess some would say R.I.P. to Beasley, but people like Sly Diva was roasting his ass while saying R.I.P., which is crazy. So apparently Beasley is on to the other world. I used to see him on Reg's channel. So apparently he's dead. I don't know if he's going to come back like Sansa Ray did like 4 or 5 times, but I don't know. But R.I.P. Let's see. Oh, May. Whenever May comes up, I would love to hear the beef you have with Chaos Reign. That I heard you talking shit. I'd like to hear that. Oh, she ain't coming back this time? Well, yeah, okay. R.I.P. then. Okay. What is that, May? Live stream? Oh, 6. Okay, well, let's check it out. Let's see. Let's see. Let's check it out. Can I mute myself real quick? Don't echo. Let's see. What is this? What? God damn, this is old. Oh, okay. All right, well, fair use. You know how Big J is with this shit. Let's see here. Let me. Oh, well, I'll get to your comment. Let me do something real quick here. Let me put this on the screen. Shout to Angry Man. All right, let's play this real quick. Let me see. Fair use. Just using this to play evidence. Fair use here. 609. Let's play it quickly. Let me see.
It shows how low bar you are if you talk about the table.
The table. Okay.
Straight up. He's not even asking you. He's just revealing his hands, his cards. He's doing this. Here's the situation. I got low credit. What do you bring for the table so that I can get a cosigner on that new challenger?
I mean, who started this? What effeminate man started this whole thing about what does a woman bring to the table? What table? It's my table.
Yeah, an angry man was mad about old dude said, what you bring to the table? What table?
Okay.
Right? But let me go to the original video about the table.
All right. Enough about the table. Let me bring up one of our witnesses here. Okay. Here we go. May, how you doing?
I'm struggling along.
How is your recovery going?
Well, the treatment's good, but the problem is it's costing a lot, you know. So I'm here for damages. I got to say that up front. I'm here for damages.
Okay, it sounds like you have a nasty copay there, May.
Yeah. It's expensive to do therapy. And I had what you call a remission. I had a remission.
That's not
because I got cussed out the other day, so it just took me all the way backwards.
Okay. So what exactly has Big J done? And take it slow. I know, dealing through the pain, but what has Big J done? And how has he affected your mental health, May?
Well, as you can see in the picture that I have here, there's a lot of crying that's happening. Tissues, upset, distressed. I have to go to anti-mammy therapy at this point.
Okay.
Because I have been conditioned. You understand? When people start playing with your mind, you don't know yourself no more. So I'll just tell you how it started.
Okay.
Basically, long story short, I heard this man hollering and screaming, and I was like, "Who is that?" And people were like, "That's Big J." And I was like, "Okay." He's yelling at others, And you think when they're yelling at others, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then one day, just one fine day, you make the wrong move, and the yelling happens to you. So, I tolerated a lot of stuff, and I dealt with the yelling. Sometimes I thought it was funny. I found it a little entertaining. I used to laugh at others. I used to be snickering when they get yelled at and cussed at and all kind of stuff. And everything was fine. When I'm not on the receiving end, it's fine. I thought it was hilarious. And I sign up every day. I show up, and I was supporting the channel. Mm-hmm. And then he has this person I didn't know about. I call her Nosy Becky. Okay. And yeah, Nosy Becky, but she's not alone. She's a very belligerent Neanderthal. What's his name? Trek. Is it Trek?
Oh,
he's a Disney character.
Shrek. Yes.
Shrek. There we go. Shrek. She kind of looks like a female Shrek. I think Fiona. She's kind of like that.
Oh man.
Just big
Okay.
and boisterous,
Okay.
big ass feet, you know, and
Okay.
her mouth is loud and she yells. So both of them yell. I didn't know that he had a yeller
Oh
and
man.
a female yeller.
Oh,
And she started yelling on me. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't sign up for all this yelling. And I started getting PTSD, but I hung in there anyway. And I finally got tired of her yelling and talking over me. I'm not the only one now. There's witnesses. Some of y'all, I can't see the chat, but some of y'all who are in here, she yelled on you. And y'all can come forth. You can tell your story. You don't have to hide. You don't have to be a victim. Okay?
yes.
But Nosy Becky, also AKA known as Pure Butterfly the Bigfoot,
Oh,
she don't fuck around. She will not let you talk. She will step all over you, cuss you out. She says fucking every 2 minutes. No, no, 3 seconds. Fucking
yeah.
this and fucking that. She's very intimidating, even though you're on the internet. You understand?
Okay.
And, you
Well,
know,
question real
huh,
quick.
sure.
So Fiona and Big, let's just call her Bigfoot, right?
Okay.
Um, would are these when you first noticed them? I mean, did you fear them at first or what?
No, I did not fear Nosy Becky, Bigfoot. I did not fear her. I just thought at first she was just having, some moments. You think somebody just having a moment, and then you
Yeah.
realize they fucking crazy. And the thing is, what I realized is there's like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. There's some people they flip.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be one way, but then there's somebody who bring the worst out in them. So Nosy Becky bring the worst out in Big J. I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth. And so I started speaking up for myself because I'm a liberated black woman, and I was like, "You ain't gonna talk to me like that, Nosy Becky." And she was like, "Bitch, shut up," And so we got into a couple of arguments and stuff. And I wouldn't back down. It's the blackness in me. I'm melanated. I can't take that.
Right.
And yeah, and I think she drinks beer. That's what I think. I think that's part of her problem. I think she drinks a lot of beer. And I
Okay.
posted a picture of her sitting by a trailer, drinking her beer with her old ass, because I think she's about 60. And she's just a backwoods Becky. And, Big J saw it. He wouldn't let me talk about her on my channel. So I got on my channel. And this is where the problem started. I said I was going to express myself. I got a First fucking Amendment. I'm an American.
You
I'm
sure are.
a real American, okay? I'm here to
Yeah.
testify.
You go ahead, testify.
Okay. So
Mhm.
I got my First Amendment rights. I'm an American, not an immigrant. I'm tried and true. I'm from a slave family. Okay. And I said, I'm going to say what I want to say right here, right now. And I don't bow down to no white folks. So I got on there and called all kind of cracker bitches and everything. I said everything my soul wanted to say. You understand? And I got turned up. I turned the fuck up on my own channel several times. Every time that bitch disrespect me, I would get on my channel and I'd go the fuck off. Well, what I didn't realize is that Big J was watching me go off. And he didn't appreciate me disrespecting Nosy Becky. So next thing I know, I hear him on his channel. He yelling, but this time he ain't yelling at nobody else. He yelling at me. But y'all know how he do. He tricky. He don't say your name, but he be talking so much shit. He talking about you. My feelings was hurt. I was like, I know he ain't talking about me. And then he said, May, I'm talking to you. I'm talking about your ass. And I was like, oh shit. Because I've been watching him go off on people for a long time. And I thought it was funny till it was me.
Man,
Yeah.
that just sounds crazy. What you dealt with. Big feet on the right and Fiona on the left.
Man, God.
That and then you have Big J right up center. I mean that it's a triple team. Yeah, I mean you're there by yourself.
Yeah, and Queen get quiet. She just go and sit in the corner. She be looking with big buck eyes. She just be looking. She don't say that. She just be looking.
Okay, so she has good eyes, good eyesight.
She be watching now, but she don't say nothing. She just be quiet in the corner. And I just be looking at her. She be looking at me. And then I'm looking at Bigfoot. And I'm just like, I want to fight this bitch. You gonna help? And she just be like, I'm quiet. So,
okay.
so the sisterhood got its limits. You understand?
Yeah.
So what happened is though the other day. Well, let me get to it. So he cussed me out. And he started talking crazy to me. And the worst part was the bitch was in the chat. She in the chat talking shit.
Okay.
So then we started going back and forth, and we got on the panel, and we had it out, and Big J chose her. You know how they say you got choosing, what's it called? Choosing signals?
Yeah.
Choosing signal. He gave her choosing signals. He let me know I'm with the white woman. Fuck you, nigga, bitch. You know, like that.
Okay, so this would actually align with charge 1, worshiping white women. Okay.
Correct.
But
Correct.
you saying that you're calling her Bigfoot. I'm assuming that means she has a lot of toe jam, like you said on your charges. Correct?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He got a tendency to suck white women's toes. That's just a general practice of his. He just be
Okay.
sucking their toes. Everywhere they go, he suck their toes. And a lot of them dirty bitches, so you know, they got toe jam. And he'll suck that too. He don't care. Don't give a fuck.
Okay.
He don't give a fuck.
So is it toe jam or is that just a casserole? You know, white people love casserole.
Yeah, a little cheese in there. Yeah, absolutely. And the
Little
thing is,
mix.
they don't. These not bathing bitches. These are not bitches that bathe. You understand? You know, bathe, BASE, bathe.
Yeah.
You ever heard of that?
No.
That's what we say in the South. You ain't bathing. That means your ass don't take a bath. You don't wash your crack. You don't get in the crevices. You don't really do it. You don't get that soap suds up. That's what I'm talking about. The bitches is dirty.
Okay.
All these white bitches dirty.
Okay. Got to get them subs up, right? Get them subs up. Mm-hmm.
Right. And so, you know, what happened was, this is where my next charge comes from.
Okay. Charge 2.
In order, what was it? Number 2 was that, you know, he requires you as a black woman to bow down to the white woman.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman, the washerwoman, the woman who used to pull her titty out and stick it in a, you know, a white baby's mouth, and she used to keep the milk cold and cook the pancakes like Aunt Jemima. She fold the clothes and shit. She just hum while she, you know, working it around for little or nothing. That's a mammy. And he tried to turn me into a mammy. He tried to get me folding clothes and doing all this shit for these bitches. I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking doing it.
So he tried to convert you, huh?
He tried totally. He tried to not convert, condition. That's the worst part. Condition by abuse. He would verbally abuse me. He would go off every time I make a video about big mouth nosy Becky. He would proceed to scream and holler on me. Talk about me in my absence and go the whole fuck off.
You know what?
Hmm.
I'm glad you're saying this because I mean, as a victim of Big J, I mean, and this is just a message to other victims of Big J. Don't be afraid. You see how May's being brave, talking about Bigfoot, Fiona, the casserole, washing and bathing. Don't feel afraid. We don't want this to turn into a documentary in the future on Netflix. No, I would prefer the victims come on the Negaverse stream before there's a Netflix special where all y'all are getting that Netflix money. So come here first and then give me credit. Then you can go on your Netflix special. But go ahead, May. Go ahead.
But as you can see in my avatar, I've been, you know, going through things. So I had to put me some glasses on and I'll be patting my eyes. I'm not going to just, you know, let myself go. I'm not going to let myself go. I'm recovering. But in the past couple of days, a couple things have come across my attention, and this is a cycle. It's a sickness in this man. He's not alone. He has a tribe of white women, a tribe of nosy Beckies, and they stand 10 toes down. They are unapologetic. They just run us black women over like we ain't shit, you know. And he co-signs. He demands it. You better not say nothing. You better not goddamn say nothing. You gonna stay in your mammy place, okay? And I had to go. I told him, I said, I can't do this, brother. I cannot do this. I'm supporting you. I show up on your stream every day. These nosy Becky bitches, they come like what? Once every 3 weeks. And then one of them, she be getting drunk and high and falling out in the goddamn stream. Literally. Passing out from some highness. All these bitches got substance abuse problems. But he's still holding up higher than us black women. That's crazy. He devalues us. And this is what hurt us right here. All of I'm gonna speak on all of us, okay?
Okay.
Us black women, because we show up every day. Me, Sammy, it's several. I ain't gonna say everybody's name. I'm gonna let everybody just have their own pain, but it's a lot of us. And we show up. Shiesty Bomb, she be there. She be there. It's all whole kind of black women. And it's only a handful of white bitches, right? But they are the most important. He announced it one day. He told him, what's his name? What's that brother name he be yelling too? He a good yeller. He got a wife. What's his name? Taz?
Oh yeah, Taz. Well, he doesn't really yell.
Told Taz. Yeah, he told Taz one day, man, you jealous of me. You jealous of me and my channel because I got all these white bitches over here.
Wow.
And he did. I need witnesses. Hello? Anybody?
Yeah, definitely.
Do I have any witnesses?
Wow. Okay. So
Okay. It broke all of our spirit because we be giving money, we be giving support, we give likes and shares, we come and we spend our time hours and hours on the panel. We've been die hard, a lot of us for a long time. We tune in every day, we participate and we just make the channel lively. You know what black people do to stuff. And he dismissed us for a whole bunch of toe jam drunk Becky bitches that barely show up. He told Taz, "You jealous of me because I got this stable of white bitches." And then we was all looking like, "Well, what about us?" Or and this is where the mammy shit kick in because now we hurt because we not appreciated. What do the passport bros go? What do they say all the time? I'm going where I'm appreciated. That's what they say.
But
You gotta go where you appreciate it, huh?
So Big J, aka the Archiver, Rolling Anger, he's been on Black YouTube for like 10 years plus. Has he always preferred the snow bunnies this whole time, or when did he convert into the snow? Rather, that's what I'm questioning. In his tenure of Black YouTube, I mean, I heard he's had girlfriends on Black YouTube. So, and I never, from what I've heard, they're all black. So, what's going on there? It's interesting.
Well, I think he has a fantasy that he wants to date white women, but it's never happened. I pressed him very hard one day, and I asked him what was what is the magic that the white women behold, and he said to me he's only dated black women. I said, well, where is all this worship come from? So I realized he can't really get white women. So these old tramps that he finds online is the best he can do. So he treats them like, on a pedestal. That he be worshiping these online Beckys, But no, he's never had a white wife or a white girlfriend or white anything. He admits he's only dated dark-skinned black women. And I think that he's fantasizing. And so he's treating all these white women like they're his women. So it's kind of like he's trying to be polygamous online. You know what I'm saying? Like, these my bitches. My white, well, I don't know, maybe it's pimping and shit. I don't know what that is. It's either pimping or polygamy. I don't know. But he claims them and he don't claim the black women. And God forbid if they attack one of us black women, oh my God, one of them white Beckys, oh, he just let them go in. They can scratch us, pull our hair, punch us in our throat. He don't even care. He just stand there and look. He just be looking.
Now, I did notice Mo Love X, I think is her name, which I've been told came from the Fight Club, which I didn't know that. I didn't know she came from.
Oh, wow.
I know, right? I didn't watch
that
Fight
bitch
Club,
can scrap. She can fucking scrap.
But I noticed how the attitude changed when Mo Love was on the panel on his channel. He was nicer, softer, more kind individual. But as soon as maybe May comes up, Candy Cane comes up, even Queen Sunkiss comes up, then it's back to his regular attitude of hatred and anger. Quite interesting. The change up.
Yes, absolutely. The change up is there, and he will hold a black woman back. He will tell you real quick, you do not disrespect my white Becky. You will not. But when they attack us, punch in the throat, whatever they want to do, he just stand there like he don't see it. Yeah, like he don't see it. And then Queen, she just be standing there in the corner, just blinking her eyes, looking. And I look at her, and she look at me, and I just be like, damn, But one of the things I have to tell you is that whole Taz situation. He sat there, he named all his white Beckys. He didn't just say I got all stable of white women. He said Mo Love, I got Pure Butterfly, and he named like 2 to 4 more bitches I never heard of. But he took credit for them anyway. I be there every day. I never seen them women, but he took credit for it.
There's more snow bunnies in the cage, and he just hasn't released them to come out and play yet. Basically,
maybe they're too sacred to expose. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah. He puts them in high regard. So one of the things that happened the other day, the reason why I got cussed out is I had ran away like a slave. I ran away, okay. I got off the plantation. I got off the fucking plantation. I ain't no fucking mammy. And I said, well, if this bitch is gonna run me over and beat everybody up all the time, when she come up here, she beats up men, she beats up women, she beat everybody up. And he just stand there, and then Queen just be in the corner blinking. I was like, man, fuck this shit. I'm gone. I'm out. And a piece, deuces, I'm gone. And so I took off down the road, and I was like, fuck this shit. And I went and started living my own fucking life. And I just let it go. And so whatever they've been doing, I don't know. But I have this sister that has a cool channel named Bomb Cherry, right?
Oh,
And
okay.
so, yeah, so I go over to Bomb Cherry's channel. I'm just in the chat chilling, really in the clouds. I look a lot and don't say nothing. But she started testifying. There's a stream, if you can pull it up if you need to for, you know,
Let's
uh
see.
evidence at any point.
Okay.
And Big J was there. I was there. And I saw her speaking up for herself, telling her truth about how Big J did her like that. And that's when I realized, I said, we got a real serious pattern. We got a problem. He worshiped these women and he dragged us black women. Bon Cherry testified. She said she was his first victim. Yes, yes.
Okay, and lucky for Bomb, she doesn't, take her streams away or does any of that bullshit. She keeps them up. Let me see. That was like what, 4 days ago? Let's see. Let me see.
Yeah, about 2-3 days ago. It says, I'm trying to remember the name of it.
It was a pretty long stream, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was about a third through. I tried to drag. I tried to pull another link. I don't know if it's gone up so far. You can't see it. That link starts at 6:09. I believe.
Yeah, I saw that one. But is it this one you're talking about? I see you're on here on the minute, like 40 minutes. Is this the one? This might be it. This it?
What's the title? What does the title say?
Dangers of pseudo feminists.
No. The one the day before that.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about YouTube Streets. Got it. Okay. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Might be something going on with YouTube.
Right. You see how that works? See, I'm telling you, you have to
go back a little bit. Do you see my name yet?
I'm associated with, and therefore I don't like that type of motherfucker. So, and you also
right here.
talking points as the manosphere.
Okay, see if you can find where my first name first appears. It should be
last
and
time
then
I
me.
did a stream about Big J, it was me having a come to Jesus moment.
Over here, this one.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Because you got to be loyal to yourself. Out here,
what's up?
You can't
hear it yet.
Blindly loyal, and just whatever they do is fine. You can't do that. You got to be true and honest to yourself. And I had a come to Jesus moment. I said I be over here supporting and participating and stuff like that for my own pleasure and enjoyment. But then when you start really looking at stuff,
you don't hear this.
I don't. Can everybody else?
Yeah. What's up, Kevin? Yeah, it's playing right now. Yeah. It's playing right now.
Wait a minute, hold on. Because now I'm moving into mammy territory when I accept this. And I'm getting closer and closer in. I'm leaning into mammyhood. This ain't going to work. This ain't going to work at all.
Yeah,
the blatant disrespect of black women. And,
I wonder why
he and I had a back and forth. And I told him, I said, you want to control certain people. Now, I'm going to be honest with you.
It's because you're still in recovery, but...
Oh, Lord. What is this part saying? So I'm clear.
You're about to go in about the mammy thing, I think.
Yeah, there's a part when I first come up, and I'm speaking to her because she has just told how Big J did her, how he puts white women ahead, and I just got overwhelmed with emotion. I'm supposed not to get on the phone during recovery, but I did. Go ahead, you got it.
If you can come backstage and come back and see if you can hear it, because everyone else.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll come back.
Okay, let's keep playing.
That's black women. He definitely feel like he got jurisdiction over black women, and he don't have no problem saying that. He want to tell you what to think and what to say. You're wrong. You right. Da 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 da. He will not do this to white women. He will not. He got one more woman he tried to because she really bucked up at him. But outside of that, he is bowing down. He is worshipful. And it's nothing more disgusting to me than watching a black man just curdle and fry because he is in the presence of a white woman. What I just want to know what fucking amazing perfection do these bitches behold. That's what I really want to understand from a couple of these men. I don't understand it. I really cannot get it. But he threw me under the bus. He absolutely did multiple times. I had streams I did about somebody who you guys may have in common, so I'm not gonna bring that to your channel. But I'm gonna just speak generally. This person was overbearing, over talking, and would not allow Black women to have an opinion that's different than her own. And I don't do well with that. I just don't do well with that. I agree to disagree, and we can have a discussion to a point, but just overtaking a whole channel and talking shit and this, I'm not really with that. So I address
Like,
it.
what's up?
I think I know you're talking about. I bumped heads because that they do that, and you know, yeah, they used to like to go to the Black manosphere channels and on behalf of women, especially Black women, and you know, some of us know how to speak for ourselves. You know what I mean? You got-
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah, so
May's
I get what you're
back.
saying. Go ahead.
You hear it,
Yeah,
May?
yeah. And so the thing is, my issue with that
I can
person was
hear.
you're not going to silence
Okay,
my
good.
voice, over talk, and disrespect me and stuff like that. I'm just holding my own ground as a human being, okay? And I have a right to my opinion, and you can't just keep overstepping and telling me I'm this, I'm that, da da da. And I was just holding my ground. And I decided to create content on my own channel. And he decided that he was going to put on a cape. This ain't none of this happened on his channel. He decided he's gonna put on the cape and start attacking me. But this is the part that really pisses me off. Big J, hear me well. You absolutely are a bitch. If you cannot name who the fuck you're talking about, I am so sick of that shit. You sitting up there talking and gossiping about a motherfucker, but you are too cowardly. Nigga, hold your nuts. Hold
You know, May, now that you mention it,
uh-huh.
one of the things that I've always wondered too was, remember, Big J is a character that's been on Black YouTube for 10 plus years. Why is it, I'm asking you, what do you think, you know, your opinion, why is it that he can't mention names? He's been on this platform for 10 years. How are you supposed to have your audience is going to be clueless about what you're talking about, using code words and shit, not saying names? What is he afraid of? Especially in this side of the space where, you know, he's free to yell, threaten, harass people, do whatever he wants, really. No one really cares to, you know, take it beyond any other level. So why can he not mention names after being here for 10 plus years?
You know, that's a mystery to me. It's so interesting. Kind of out of all the people Grandmaster Troll has been able to expose and find and track down, Big J, to my knowledge, has never been tracked down as a person. And so my guess is that he probably don't want to piss nobody off for real, for real. You know how you just collect shit tickets and then eventually people get fed up with you. I think that's what he's trying to do, not collect enough shit tickets to motivate somebody to just actually find him. And everybody knows he's in Texas, but you know, really find him, show his pictures, show his business and all that. I'm guessing he lives on a farm. I don't know. That's my guess.
But he's in a space, he's in a section of the Negaverse where it doesn't go to that extreme. And I mean, if he was in a beef sector, I would understand completely. But the beef sector would start calling you out if you're not, you know, saying names and shit. But
yeah, I think it's corny and I think it's cowardly. And you know, his name is Big J and he say he big. I'm starting to wonder his ass might be a little midget, little tiny nigga or something. You know, who knows? He's scary. He's fucking scary.
okay. I think someone did try to stalk him years back. I don't know. I think someone was trying to stalk him or some shit. I don't know why, but it was a bit much.
Maybe the audience has some ideas of why he's hiding and talking shit from behind. I don't know.
Yeah, once again, you know, people who have, you know, been in recovery or have past recovery or victims, you know, hit the link. Love to hear your story. May has told us her story with the her experience with the archive. Don't be afraid. You know, definitely hit the link, and also hit the link if you wanted to. Maybe you're for Big J. Maybe there's something I'm missing here. So
maybe they told you. Any Toe Jam suckers, feel free to come up and explain the magic.
Yeah, anyone who has a toe fetish but the toe jam shit, yeah, like May said, you can hit the link as well. Let's see. Stanley said, he's always talks in code like a coward. Okay. Okay, let's keep playing.
Your nuts. If it's that motherfucking important to say, call the goddamn name. I do not understand. We on the internet, Big J. Can't nobody come fight you, beat you up. Not really. Ain't nobody caring that much to come kick your ass in person. So have some nuts on the fucking internet, okay? Please, you a man and you all manly and big voice and all that.
Oh, well,
fuck the fuck up and say people's names. All that hiding. Vaughn is right. You don't want to fucking say people's names. You want people to guess and shit. Don't nobody care to guess. Have some fucking balls. Huh?
Yeah, I said that don't make sense. Wanting guests, you know. Sometimes when I'm talking, I'm in I say names because I'm trying to keep It might be some woman, who I know people like, and they know. I know generally over here people know who I'm talking about. And I'll give a lot of hints, and I even end up saying their name eventually. But the way he did yesterday, I wouldn't jump on.
Oh, speaking of pure, May, do you know a character called Good Mother?
I have heard of this woman, but I've never seen her active. I don't know I don't know anything about her, but I heard she was real bossy or something like that.
Yeah, she SKC and his acolytes. Well, I'm not gonna say acolytes, but the SKC camp, the Coon camp, used Good Mother to troll. I think of one stream on Sister George's. It was pretty funny, but um, when people were joking on Good Mother, though, really no one came to her rescue. Like the niggas that were behind her did not really defend her like that. But it seems like with Pure gets way better protection with Big J than I've seen other non-black women in the Negaverse so far.
Yeah. I mean, he got a simp chip, no doubt about it. He got a simp chip. When it comes to Pure, I even said it on this stream. I was like, I hope you get some pussy behind this because the way you carrying on, I mean, it just don't make no sense. She gets 100% protection, and if you go in the stream a bit further, I'll just summarize. But when you see Big J come up, that's when the trouble starts. And I had to, when the first time you see him, I had to actually, it hurt me. That's the first time I had to use the bounty on him. I never did. I used to pay his bounties. I had to use the bounty on him because he attacked me.
Okay, before we play
He told
that,
me, shut the fuck up, May. Like that.
okay, hold on a second.
Here comes a new challenger!
Passa, are you for Black YouTube on the case today, or are you for Big J? What's your stance, Passa?
Am I for who?
Big J or Black YouTube?
I'm for both. I think that Big J makes. I think that Big J does make some points, and I think that Black YouTube does make some points in all our chaos. See, I know Good Mother. See, Good Mother used to come to my channel back when my channel was popping. Before I erased it, and I had all the anti-selling butt implants and all that shit.
What? Okay, go ahead. Keep going, Passa.
But like back when Sexy Red couldn't afford to take care of her dog and all that shit, I had like a bunch of shit on my channel. I erased it. I got rid of it, right? Because it was a bad look for Black people selling bad products and not being able to take care of the things that we own. So that looked bad on Auntie and Sexy Red. So I got rid of all that shit. You know what I mean? It made Black people look bad. And even Just J, is Just J up here right now? Or May?
That's May. That's May.
So May got on me about one time about calling my family out for views on internet. But anyway.
What? No, I didn't. I ain't never said nothing to you, Pastor. What you talking about?
Well, it's Just J did anyway.
I ain't never said nothing to you.
I know you didn't. What I'm saying is, the shit fucked up, yo. And we need to do better. As Black people, especially as foundational Black Americans, because we are the example for the rest of people of color.
Wait, all right, Passa. Irrelevance. Thank you, Shatera. Like, how is this relevant to the case?
Pastor, do you think Black men should get support from mostly Black women and then turn their back on them Black women?
There we go. Redirection. Thank you.
Should we get support from Black women and turn our back on them?
If you get, I'm just using this example, this situation. We're trying to judge whether or not there's a crime committed, a YouTube crime, a betrayal. If you have a whole channel of Black women that support you, show up every day, everybody is Black women for the most part, and some Black men. And then you got like three nosy Beckys, four nosy Becky bitches. Which one is the value? They show up sometimes. Where should your loyalty lie, Pastor, in such a case?
I think your loyalty should lie with the Beckys. The reality of it is
Oh
because
hell to no! I got to go
yeah,
back to therapy. This is some bullshit.
yeah,
Uh.
because like the Beckies know where you have a short sighting. Shout to the Beckies that have joined the Black Manosphere.
Mm.
Shout to
Hey.
Pure Butterfly and
Oh
all the
wow.
Beckies that all the Beckies
Oh
that have helped
wow.
Big J. Yeah, because like
Oh
y'all
wow.
black
Y'all see
women,
this shit? Y'all see this bullshit?
This is
y'all
interesting.
black women ain't trying to help niggas.
Do y'all
Y'all
see
trying
this
to
bullshit right here?
y'all trying to act like y'all trying to act like y'all
Lord
trying
have
to
mercy.
act like y'all friendly to take a nigga conversation away. These white Beckies is trying to have the real conversation with a nigga. Y'all
Larry.
trying to take a man's
Uh,
complaints away for compliance. See, the reason why Big J picked the Beckies over the black women is
okay.
because the Beckies understood his complaint.
They was on
Y'all
his
use
program. They was on his program. Is that what you trying to say?
yeah. I agree.
Oh,
Y'all
okay.
use his complaint for compliance. See, black women will take your complaint and switch it up for compliance for the
Hmm.
sisterhood.
Who is
Okay.
this talking about? He not wrong. He not wrong. ER1339.
Yeah.
Really?
Hey, it's interesting.
Throw his
Yeah.
ass in line behind Big J. Throw his ass in line too. Throw his ass right on in line. Pastor, you too. You got charges. You getting charges.
It seems like he's on the Big J side, which is interesting. Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Pastor, you ever had a white woman? Have you?
I actually I live with a white. I live with multiple. I have lived with multiple white women and multiple black women. I
You think they
and
magical,
then
don't you?
Ah, damn.
You think they magical, don't you?
I chose a Mexican
Ah,
woman over you black and white.
sorry, passive. You got bountied. You got bountied. Sorry. Uh, bounty on Tasha.
Go ahead on with that bullshit.
And bounty. It is what it is.
He was cooking. Look, he was cooking and stirring some major bullshit right there. Oh my god. He had a whole pot brewing. Good lord. Pastor, shame on you, brother. Shame on you. Talking about he lived with multiple white. You see, this is a lot of these dudes' fantasy. They want to have they want to have a stable of white women. And I want to know from Taz, was there anything in your heart? Where did Big J come with this talking to you, talking about you jealous because he got him a bunch of white women? You understand? Where did he
Hey,
come up with that? How could you tell Taz that Taz is my understanding is a happily married black man to a black woman? How you gonna tell that man particularly that he just want to, or he's jealous of you because you got you a stable, a harem of white women? Lord, oh my God, these Negroes.
so for charge 3, you said you had windmilling like a bitch. Men should leave women to scrap among themselves. Can you explain your charge 3, May?
Yes, correct. The charge number 3 is that this is how the conflicts happen because of charge number 2, which is the worship of white women and trying to mammy and make black women mammy, trying to turn and convert black women into mammyhood, right? To be subdued by the white woman, the nosy Becky. And these bitches are all nosy. I gotta tell you, that's part of the problem. They talk too much and they in everybody's business. They won't shut the fuck. You talk too much and you never shut up. That's how they are, right? And they will not shut up, and they want you to be quiet. So number 2 turns into a problem for number 3. And this is some universal shit. Bomb had the problem. And, I'm being funny here, but, I saw something the other day. He did it to Candy Cane with Mo Love the other day. So what happens is when the white women buck up and start trying to punch and fight and scratch and scrap and windmill, instead of Big J, like most men, they go and stand and be like, them bitches, I ain't getting in that shit. There's 2 women. I'm gonna leave that alone. Let them handle it. He started windmilling. Y'all know what windmilling look like when you take both of your arms and you go forward like that, like women fight. Windmilling, one fist, left fist, right fist. He start windmilling with his big ass. He be windmilling like the women. He get in the middle and start windmilling with the white woman on you as a black woman. And you're not supposed to do that as a man. You're not supposed to do that. That's not male code. You understand?
Okay, I have a question for you, May. And maybe others in the chat. Now, on one of his last streams, Queen Sunkiss had to calm him down. Now, I've watched Big J for a while, ever since I've been here. It seems like he always has to get calmed down. You know, yes, someone has to calm him down. This seems like whether it's Mela, Pure, Sunkiss, and who knows, all his cage of snow bunnies or whatever. Why is that? Why does he have to be calmed down on the internet by women with 10+ years of black YouTube Negaverse experience?
Well, he might be 40 years old, but his mentality, his maturity level is around 12. He hasn't quite had what they call self-regulation. You understand? And that's why he's always screaming. He's screaming all the time. He's always yelling and screaming. And at some point he gonna blow a gasket. People are always telling him to calm down because if he's big already, which he claims to be, fat, chunky, or whatever the case may be, he is. He eats a lot of ice cream. You can hear him slurping on his channel. He be eating a lot of ice cream. Y'all ain't never heard him slurp on his popsicle?
Yeah, I be hearing him eat food. I don't know. Yeah. Wait a second. Wait, May. You're getting somewhere. You're getting somewhere, because he's a farmer, right? Or sharecropper or hunter gatherer.
Sharecropper, yeah, about like that, yeah.
So he's somewhere on the farm eating ice cream, going live. Or here's the other thing too. So if he's a farmer, sharecropper, whatever, couldn't he use his local animals to calm him down? Maybe pet a nearby horse or something, or like Joe. Joe is a farmer, right? He's always with his horse and shit. Although he has a wife.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Can you hear?
I can hear you. Go ahead. You mute. Well, you're muted now. Maybe internet. Brian, what's up? I see you in the chat. What's going on? YouTube and shit. Yeah. Slurping on a popsicle. That I haven't heard. That's new. So also that he eats a lot of ice cream. That's fine. Well, ice cream's nice. Vanilla. I'm a vanilla person. Vanilla. My daughter likes vanilla and sprinkles, but I'm just more of a vanilla person. He says, I don't blame him. My stable ain't nothing but Asian white women. All right, what's up? NOO, what's going on? Yeah, Passett got, someone pass on the head. It's all right. Hopefully he'll come back. Big J, the simp enforcer, what's going on? Oh, read Will's chat. Okay, let me look. Will, what did Will say? Oh, damn, Big J gave y'all 10 years of service against black men, and this is the thanks he gets. That is also one thing I'm a bit confused about. Because I know Big J has a lot of enemies. Understandable. Understandable. But the Penguin, Obsidian, is already defeated. I mean, he's pretty much, old news. Angry Man, I mean, honestly, who cares if Angry Man even goes live at this point? I don't know. Who cares? So he's kind of whatever. O'Shea's doing celebrity gossip. Okay. I mean, I guess Tommy's a bit active, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's been fighting this so-called war for 10 years. My question for Big J is, how long do you continue to fight the war? The internet will always be alive. Now, unless, you owned YouTube, then you'd have way more control to remove people from your website. But this is not your website. You don't own it. These people will exist. And they don't need your permission. I thought Omen was the Joker. Nah, we call him the Penguin. He's the Penguin. He's definitely not the Joker. Now, Larry says Big J needs his Joker to fight. I do agree. As the black YouTube, well, I'll call him the Negaverse Avenger, he does need a villain. My thing is, reality, Sharon the Rim Lord is not his villain. It's just not. I don't know what that was all about, but Sharon is doing his role in the Negaverse as he should be doing it. Sharon is not a villain. Like, I don't know, but yeah, I saw him on Sharon's panel today. I don't know what's going on. He goes on the channel, he complains about the channel, then he goes back, gets bounty, complains about it, then goes back, complains about it. I don't know. Maybe he likes Sharon's channel. I don't know. Or maybe he hates it. Maybe it's both. I don't know. Yeah, Big J, you should definitely hit the link. I mean, don't be afraid. The choice is yours. Let's see. I have the answer. Accountable commentary can be Big J's villain. Okay, that's actually a better option than Sharon. Yeah. Yeah, Sharon or Sharon, whatever. Sharon. Let's call him the Rim Lord. That's his name. Rim Lord. But shout out to Elite. Elite's been doing some streams. Because, that's what she does. I guess the person on the left here is Big J with all the black women on the table. So Big J has a cowboy hat, I guess because he's from Texas or in Texas, whatever. Well, let's go ahead and check this out. Shout out to David Banner. He's I don't know of him, but he has some pretty good commentary here with Elite. And apparently, I guess that's Big J too. Apparently, Junk Pile Video was in the chat on one of these streams on Elites. Now, a guy claimed that he was Junk Pile Video. I don't know if that's, I don't know if there's any proof on that, but he claimed he was Junk Pile Video. I don't really know. I've heard of him, but that's all I've heard. But I saw someone claimed in at least chat that he was fucking JPV, which was crazy.
It was called. We downloaded the videos. Has been downloaded. So I don't know why.
I got the video on that channel that I got. So I don't know why you telling me download it. Got it. I know what you're talking about. You can't act like you.
And to those who are in the clouds, how are you? And I want to say this again. I don't hate anybody that was mentioned in this live stream. I don't hate Big J. I wish him the best. I hope someday he finds out, ultimate snow bunny. Okay. And, have the best life ever. Like, all jokes aside, and it's his channel at the end of the day, how he wants to run it. The black women, stand down. Stand down, okay? And you know what? I'll support him in spirit. But that's as far as I'm going to go. But no hate.
Talking about something I do not know.
No, there but read videos that you're not even privy to.
No, you don't know what I'm privy to, so how you know?
Okay, what lawyer? There was attorneys the channel.
Listen,
there was a lawyer on that John Powell was called on. And he was talking about it.
Okay,
that's the Junk Pile video there.
Junk Powell, remember you just said that he was with my clique. He's talked about it on my shit too.
And so that's why your clique, I declared them as enemies.
Okay, I don't give a fuck how you declare them. But when I said that I had never done you anything, even if I was one of your enemies, okay? Then why the fuck were you calling me a thought? Why? And then you even admitted because I was going after Pure.
God damn, this ain't shit. Is that supposed to be Pure? God damn. Elite ain't shit. See, Elite ain't shit though. She's funny though. Damn.
Pure admits that she was siding with Sansa Ray, which means if I'm going after Sansa Ray, anybody who jumped in, they jumped in because I'm going after Sansa Ray. Sansa Ray was not handicapped and she wasn't, and she wasn't doing what she was doing. We was fighting. Good. They decided to do the jumping, right? That was Pure and Black Woman Spear and many others who have come through, and it was a lot of them. It wasn't like it was a lot of us and just Sansa Ray. It was a lot of them, and they was bullying individual people. But when they happened to bully against me, and then other people, we all came together. Everybody who pretty much came together, Sansa Ray was bullying. She finally met her match. But this is the thing. We was all
Ricardo, what's
fucking women. Junk Pile came over and she was like,
Now, once again, for the people that are in the clouds or just entered the stream, this is case 003, Big J versus Black YouTube. Big J is either in the clouds, afraid to hit the link, or he's going to hit the link. It's up to him. But the reason why this case is happening is because the vote poll said, I think, what is it, 83%? I think it was 83% said that we should do the case. And that's why we're doing it. 83% said we should do it. Last year, people said, leave Big J alone. So I ignored it. May's back. Welcome back.
Cool. I'm just going to listen. This is the same stream. I'm listening.
Okay, gotcha. But yeah, victims or witnesses or people who would vouch for Big J's character, behavior in the Negaverse, hit the link. I'm interested to hear it. Passa tried to go for Big J, but he was kind of he got hit on the head. But definitely our docket number. Thank you. Definitely hit the link. Don't be afraid. Why has Big J been fighting this war for so long? And maybe the question for people, how long do you think Big J is going to keep this up? And I said this before last year, he claims that he hates niggas, which are including black men and women, but he's still in the niggerverse, though. I mean, the road to white YouTube is right there with all the snow bunnies and stuff, and he has decided to stay with the niggas. And the Pacific space of the niggerverse, not the beef sector, not the Mo3 and all the other crazy shit. And we know why, because his behavior, if he was to do that in other spaces, he wouldn't last at all. But this is like the best, safest space he can be on Black YouTube. So hit the link. Don't be afraid. Let's play the tape.
oh, yeah, that.
Okay, so when I used to work retail years ago, burp. When I used to do that, there was an older black guy. He had a bald middle, and then he had hair around his dome. You know that style, like the Jefferson, something like that. And he was like 6'2" something, his 50s, right? And he was my work friend. There's different types of friendships. And he was my work friend. And we always have a good time at work, sometimes after work, but mainly at work. And he was telling me that his preference is white women. I'm like, cool. And I knew a white woman at that time. It was a particular white woman. She was a single mom. She was a nurse, LVN type nurse, not an RN, but that other type of nurse. And, she was a single mom. She had like a little son. And she was a little plus size, but she was sweet as hell. Who cares about her size? Yeah. So I shared his picture to her. She wasn't really impressed, but she was open. And I linked them up. Yes, I did it. I'll never do it again. He messed everything up. And he liked what he saw. They went on a date. But I didn't mention she had a child. I didn't think it was important at the time. I mean, he was like, he don't date single mothers. I said, well, she's white. And she's a nurse. You're a cashier, sir. Like, she's my other David. She's, do you know he dropped the whole situation, left her, then went into depression, talking about he want a rich white woman. Look, if you're in your 50s, you're slightly overweight, you're a man working in retail with a bald middle, the chance of you getting a white millionaire woman, you're going to have to look like Jail Bay. That's the only one who got that billionaire white woman. And then she dumped him still. She just wanted, had a baby by him and kept going. That's not going to happen. It's just not, unless he becomes rich.
Yeah,
I
agree with you on that. Look, the unmitigated gall of some of these people that have these quote unquote
she was talking about someone else,
stuff like that.
She was perfect. She had more money than him and everything.
And see, these are the people that more often than not, you wind up, dying alone. That more often than not, they don't procreate. They're not going to have a family. They're not going to have a legacy. They're going to be all by themselves, all because they won't be humble themselves and take what, is on their level. Take what's on your level. Like you said, the man is in retail, not putting that down, but look, you're working a low paying wage job, right?
5 in the past. Was it last year you said 5? Now we're up to 12.
Yeah.
He was on the list of 12 niggas who I was addressing. It was male, female, red pill, and blue pill.
And you're talking about the men. So You don't think that's weird?
No, I was
You were
dressing.
talking about the men, but you the only woman.
No,
Yeah,
no, I didn't. Go back and rewatch what I said. I was dressing for women. Wasn't just dressing you.
I'm basing it on what you just said. You just said
no. You see, you like to embellish. You like to embellish. I was talking about more. I thought more than one. I was talking more than one women.
Listen,
I was talking about niggas too.
Okay.
Both men and women.
So let me say something real quick.
I said that because right before I said that, you said that it was some niggas.
Oh, yeah, man, is that you? Go ahead.
Yeah, real quick. This whole argument that you hear between Big J, it's the same strain. Big J and this the one you came on as well.
Yeah.
This is just for the people who understand the background. This whole argument is because he's got a cape on right now. She is saying that's what Bomb is telling is the history of how she met Pure Butterfly and they bumped heads. And what happened was Big J jumped in immediately and started windmilling against Bomb Cherry. And he's explaining that I'm talking about Pure, had invited some white supremacists on the channel so that they could kind of like, it was a setup, like I guess a cost maybe, Bomb Cherry. And so Big J does not like her telling this story because it makes Pure look bad. So he starts calling Bomb Cherry a liar. He keeps saying, "You're a liar. There was no white supremacists. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're trying to paint a picture of Pure that's not true." So this whole argument is him with a cape on, with his chest out, defending Pure's honor. That's what this whole argument is about. So he proceeds here to throw Bomb Cherry under the bus, tell her he's gaslighting her, telling her she's lying, and all kind of stuff. He's attacking her. It's crazy. All this is for Pure right here, what you're watching.
So here's my thing. Has Pure been attacked a lot on Black YouTube by niggas just because, or like why does she need to be protected so much? I mean, it seems like Pure's been in oddly enough, she's been in the Negaverse for a while. But why does she need to be protected so much? Can't she protect herself, or is it that white skin, or what?
It's the white skin. It's what gets you in. It's the privilege. You understand? She has some kind of magic in that paleness. I don't know what it is, but it's there. At least Big J sees it. Okay, and so she runs around the internet. See, what happens is when you poor and broke and you kind of pitiful and white people don't really want you around and you're a throwaway, what happens is you have to go find Negroes and you got to go hang out among the Negroes. But she's not just satisfied with hanging around the Negroes. She got to talk down the Negroes, you understand, and talk over Negroes. I'm not alone. It's just I don't condition to it. But what I do have to say this is that Big J, despite her being an old white raggedy ass backwoods white woman, he really sees some magic in there. He sees it. God damn it, he sees it.
So you're saying the casserole is still warm, May? Is that what you're saying?
The casserole is still fucking piping hot.
Okay, all right. Okay, back to the tape. Jesus.
And that's what you say. So my comment was based on what you said. Now you are saying what you said before. No, it wasn't just you. It was for other women too. So I'm not understanding. Y'all say shit.
No, you're making shit up. I know what I said.
Yesterday, you came on my channel.
Right?
I let you up. And then when you came up, you went for whoever you went for.
Yeah, I went to
Brownsville. I said, hey, and every time you come up here, I have to speak to you first when you enter in my shit. You'll come up and do whatever you want to say.
Well, I haven't looked at Big J channel in it's been over a year until recently. I saw a video on the Black nurse, and I thought that was a pretty good video. Outside of that, I don't know, but yeah, there'll be new people in chat. People come and go. New Black women from the past saying that he don't like them. Excuse me. I'm not being mean. Like I said, it's not a type of. It's just that's what I noticed. For me, when I was listening to this, I didn't listen to everything because I was fast forwarding. But there was a part where the women were complaining that they have to guess who he's talking about, and that was always my complaint because I didn't know who he was talking about. Go ahead.
Yeah, and see, that's something that a lot of people actually have a problem with him with. Look, once again, not being true and forthright and honest and standing on your ish. Look, like if you want to talk about somebody or you are, referring to somebody, use their name. You know what I mean? Use their name. That way people don't get confused. Because sometimes what happens is that people think, oh, maybe he's talking about somebody else. But no, turns out that that's not who he was talking about, you know. So it's a lot of confusion. And then two, it's like, look, so you don't want to actually be man enough to start mentioning names. Like, you got to stand on stuff. Like, if you really have an issue with somebody particularly, you need to actually, you know, put their name in the title
If
tag.
you're listening to someone vent and rant and we don't
Rant
know
and, yep, and get
and that's what
loud.
happened to me. I don't know if you were there, but was that was like my final straw out of two. I've been through a lot over the years. I'm very forgiving for over 10 years of my life. I can't get back. But anyway, he said one day he was not going to talk about Marquise the leprechaun. He's done. He's done. The next day I was in the chat
I remember him.
being supportive, and I'm going to take his word. He starts talking about somebody, but no name mentioned. And I typed, "Who are you talking about?" He said, "Really?" I'm like, okay. And then I asked again, I said, "I really don't know," because I'm believing his word, because he talks about so many people that I never heard of. He used to come to my channel telling me to block people I never heard of just in case they come over here. I'm blocking people. See, I respected him that much. I'm blocking people I never heard of in my life. I never seen their channel. I never seen them. But of course, one day when I told him not to let somebody on the panel, he let him up to, you know, disrespect me. But whatever. But that other particular day, I'm like, "Who are you talking about? Are you slow?" I said, "Oh, I'm done. I'm taking your word that you're not going to talk about that person. I'm not good at guessing all the people on YouTube I never heard of or may have heard of."
Okay, thank you, Will. So Marquise is the one who pulled up on Big J's local city. But Marquise also pulled up on Sexy Red stream, I think, years back? I think? I know of this Marquise character. I think he used to be on Rumble, maybe? Don Gordillo would confirm this, because he knows.
Yeah, where's Don?
He's always working and shit, but maybe he'll appear. A question for you, May. So the two, I guess you call them, Bigfoot and Fiona. What, we're just gonna use your names, your nicknames. I believe that these two characters are very aware that potentially Big J is special.
Damn.
Potentially, maybe he does need a little bit of pampering. But I think also what's happening is they don't want to lose their co-host membership card, so they can't really, like, there'll be some episodes where, you know, they're gonna, you know, make sure he's accountable, but it's very rare. Like, but those two characters I have seen definitely, you know, ask the good questions, like, "Why are you doing this, Big J? This is not needed." I've heard those two characters say that a few times, actually.
They lie. They love that shit. They love that shit. They wouldn't come around if they didn't get that damn extra good treatment. They lie. They just say that shit. I'll tell you what's interesting is that day when, I mean, Big J was pissed. He was pissed because he kept getting bounty. Don Gordito kept bountying and bountying and bountying him. And by the time it was over, he was humiliated. He was pissed. He couldn't get his word in. And Bomb Cherry painted a real ugly, fucked up picture of him cooning around the white supremacists. He was cooning, you know. And he didn't like that. And he didn't like the fact that she was, you know, telling the truth about Pure Butterfly. And so what happens is he goes live the next day. That stream is still up that Big J has, where Pure Butterfly comes and steps in. And you would think that she would try to coddle him the way he coddles her. You would think she would try to protect his emotions. He toe up. He toe up. But she gets up there and she drags Big J in live time. She tells him that everything that Bomb Cherry said about her and everything that happened is fine. And he's the one with the problem. He needs to get mature. He needs to fix himself. I said, wow. So he windmilled for her, got in between two women over and over again, and then turned around and Pure Butterfly tells him she takes up for Bomb Cherry. She takes up for her completely, and she throws Big J completely under the bus. I said, well, if that, I'll be damned. I'll be fucking damned. The one you protect is the one that kick you up your ass.
Gabe says that's another charge. Big J hates the bounties, but has participated in bounties. Okay, that's something to write down. Hold on. Let's see. That's good. Now, VDub is saying that Big J is at work, but that never stopped him going live, though. So, I mean, he's been live every day for every hour. So, we're on a panel every hour. So, but maybe that's the case. Good to see you, VDub, though. Let's see. Big J will definitely pocket watch your channel. Okay. Pure is scared of black women. She can only get tough with black men. I noticed that. Oh, okay. I don't think Pure doesn't. Well, I don't know. Maybe she got on panels back in the day, but I've never seen her on any other panel. I just see her on Big J's. That's pretty much it.
Well, I can tell you. So we got 3 different black women that have been through it. Myself, I testified. Bomb Cherry, she's testifying. You got what's her name up there? Elite, she's been through it. I mean, the evidence is here.
It is. I mean, everyone has their own story. Once again, if you're in the chat and you have a story you would like to tell or express, don't be afraid to do so. Link is pinned. And also, if you want to maybe defend Big J's actions and character and behavior, you can do that as well. That is totally fine. I'd be interested to hear the other side as well. Buster Free says, yeah, Big J wanted to be a white boy. Where Big J live, ain't that many black folks. Oh, okay. All right, coming up.
Here comes a new challenger!
All right, Creative, what's going on? This is your first time here. Welcome.
What's up? Your channel is so old school.
Yeah, I know, right? I prefer it that way.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your thoughts on this case 003, Creative?
I have some gripes with Big J also.
Okay, go ahead.
Tell it, Creative. Tell it. Tell it, Creative. Set your soul free.
So, I know Big J in this space for a really long time because I've been in these spaces for a minute now. And when I first met Big J, I was cool with him and we was cool and whatnot. And I used to stick up for him and I used to be like, yeah, don't mess with Big J. And I used to support him because he used to be going against the Black manosphere and their rhetorics and their talking points. But I remember when I got into an altercation, a situation, Big J, turned his back on me and made videos about me. And it was just like, why didn't Big J contact me? And then he tried to play it off and still was talking about me behind my back with multiple people on multiple platforms. Wow. That's my gripe with Big J right there, because he act like he didn't do it. He know what he did.
Okay, so he has actually attacked
you.
That
sounds like a charge of gossip and betrayal. That's what that sounds like.
Yes. Okay. So I don't trust him like that. He's cool people or whatnot, but never me again. That's my 2 cents there. That's why I don't be in his spaces. I don't go to his channel anymore.
So
yeah,
it seems like he can't be trusted, Creative.
Somebody said the title need to be Surviving Big J.
yeah, right. Damn, that's good. Who said that? Oh man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me do that. Oh man. All right. That's
Soul, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Your audio.
Yeah, that was funny. But for real, it's like I knew you in this space for such a long time, and it just takes somebody making a video about me, and you all of a sudden turn whatever the history we spent together, and you just side with that person. That shit was something. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it don't take a lot. It don't take a lot. I didn't even think it's possible because I was such a good one, I was so good. I was always, even when I would go to certain spaces, like when I come to Soul's channel and they be talking about Big J and making jokes and shit, I'm a troll. I be wanting to laugh and make jokes too, but I'd be like, nah, what you got, May? Don't do that. That's Big J.
You on his channel, you be there. Don't do that. Just refrain. You know, I tried to have some. A bitch tried to have some loyalty. You know, and it's a lot of times I could have said some shit, but I ain't say it. I never did.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's
So
how I get repaid. I got thrown out like trash, y'all. Thrown out like trash.
okay, creative. You said you've known Big J for a while.
Yes.
When did you enter the Negaverse? Was this like 10 years back or?
So how long were you on the channel?
No.
How long were you on the
Since
channel?
I think during COVID,
Oh,
maybe a
okay.
little bit after COVID.
Okay, so back
But
then, how did Big J? How was Big J's behavior back then? Was he nicer a little bit or what?
no, he was still ranting or enraging, but he was like, but he would like stick up for the woman, and he would like go in on the black manosphere, and you know he was still his same person. I didn't know that Big J would switch up on you, and he's like a what is it? A content warrior. Any story that comes out about a creator, he jumps on it and he makes videos about them. And I believe he did it to Mahogany too.
Oh wow, really? I must
Yeah,
have
you
missed
know,
out.
it's sold there. Maybe I can't hear him. Is he talking?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, Soul is there.
Hey, you gotta fix
Okay,
your
let me
audio.
go out and come back in because I can't hear him. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Stream y'all be messing up sometimes. It
Wait,
be
so
okay.
you said that Big J used to go at Mahogany Roots as well?
No, like you know how people make stories in the space, they find out something about you, and so somebody might dox you, or somebody might,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, you just got beef with somebody, and then all of a sudden you're like, I thought Big J was my homie, and then you find out, no, this is what this nigga really think about you.
Okay, man. So he can't be trusted. He has betrayed. It seems like not just you, but many people in the Niggaverse. So if he
Yeah.
many people, why is it that the people that currently support him trust him at all? If he's betrayed others in the past.
I don't know. What did May come up here say? I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him go in on Butterfly Spirit, but she doesn't be bouncing around a lot. I only seen her on Bomb's Cherry channel, and she was about to get some smoke, and then she switched her tone. But that's about it.
Okay. How long do you think this vendetta or this avenging against Black YouTube will run with Big J? I mean, it's been 10 years. I mean, how long do you think he's going to do this?
Big J will continue to do it. This is what he lived for.
Now,
he lives to rant and rage.
Here's the thing, though. I had Edward Anderson on here, and he said it here on the stream that he was dedicated to doing this for the long haul, the manosphere shit. So I guess in a way, the yin and yang, Ed on one side and Big J on the other, I guess, and they're just gonna keep doing this shit for years to come. It seems. Interesting.
Well, I'm gonna try to do an intervention. I'm gonna talk to BGS. BGS is kind of my buddy a little bit, and I'm gonna talk to BGS and I'm gonna ask him and be like, BGS, can you just go ahead and admit Big J to the manosphere, make him official, and we're gonna see what he's really made out of. I'm gonna see if I can get him an official invitation. That might be all he's after. He just want to belong to the manosphere. I don't know.
Now, interesting comment there, May, because when I don't know if you saw the stream with Auntie and MOT. It seems that there's some commodity. He's like, MOT's like his comrade, but I'm confused because I'm like, well, he's in the manosphere. I thought you were anti-manosphere, so why are you cool with MOT for some reason? Now, MOT's cool, but he's on the manosphere side, so I'm wondering why he would do a stream with MOT on there.
Well, see, MOT is a little more complicated. MOT is a reformer of the manosphere. He's not with the fuckery of the manosphere. He's a reformer. So that's why the two of them meet eye to eye. That's why.
Okay, gotcha. Stanley, you've been on Big J's streams a few times, Stanley. Why don't you? I mean, I'm sure you might have something to say, maybe for Big J's character, although you're kind of new, but it'd be interesting to hear your thoughts there. He said, he said, Big J is confused. Maybe he is confused. Now you mentioned confusion. Going back to one of Big J's recent streams, so he was mad, and Queen Sunkiss was trying to calm his ass down, and make him accountable, and he called Queen ma'am, like that was his mom or something. That was kind of bizarre because I thought maybe they were the same age range, but it's like when he gets calmed down, when Queen, Candy Cane, Pure, Mela, whatever, as long as it's a woman can, calm him down, then he starts sounding like, the anger goes away. I find that really weird, though, with someone who's been in the Negaverse for 10 years. I just find it weird. Why does someone with 10 years of Negaverse experience need to be coddled by women like this? Why?
I think secretly that's the reason why he keep black women around. That's that mammyhood I was talking about. He want black women to help him self-regulate and keep him feeling good. But he get high off the white women. You understand? He get excitement.
Okay.
That's part of it. Yeah.
Multiple roles there. When he smells the casserole, he gets a little excited. When he wants to get calmed down, he smells that cocoa butter. Okay.
There we go.
All right. Makes more sense there. Yeah, the man of yesterday. Sharon or the scuba diver Brownsville was calling MOT the man of yesterday and calling Full Circle brothers. That was funny. He says, I'm a recent acquaintance. I don't know enough to get involved. Fair enough, Stanley. I was just trying to be messy, but I get it. I get it. Where's Queen Mayat? Maybe in the boys' bathroom. I don't know. Well, Clinton, don't know.
Now, see, that's one of the charges that was brought against Big J. He don't really actually appreciate black women, but he actually appreciates black trans women, if that makes sense. That's what Don said.
Yes. Now, what Don did say that there's a clip of Big J saying that Queen Mayat, they actually did meet up or some shit. There's also another clip of Big J saying that he knows that Queen Mayat is a man, which is fucking crazy. But I wish Don Gordillo was here to make it more clear for us. Maybe he will be. We'll have to see. By the way, we're close to 40 people in the chat or in the clouds. Niggas, hit the like. It's okay. Don't be afraid.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said.
All right. It says Soul Big J got 10 plus years of shit. Okay. Oh no, Full Circle found a new place to cry. Dog. He went to Sharon's and did his whole Full Circle thing. That shit was crazy. But yeah, that's where he's at. I asked him the question, like, how come you're not at Regis? He didn't answer, but I don't know. That's funny. Old men know not to get messy for no reason. You say that, Stanley. There's old niggas who do that still here in the Negaverse. Okay. Any other more victims that want to come up here and say their story? We heard from May, Creative here. I would like to hear more stories, and also I would like to hear on Big J's side. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. Damn, Beef and Brock. I think this is your first time on the Negaverse panel. What's up?
Whoa, what's good?
Chilling. How you doing?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're
doing
good.
well. I don't really have a gripe with Big J, but I do have a gripe with his speech therapist. Can we put that person on trial? Because obviously Big J failed. And, I got a gripe with his speech therapist.
Well, it is adjacent to the case. Go ahead.
So I don't know exactly when he met his speech therapist, but I mean that's all I had to say, man. I'm out.
Okay. Thanks for that. Brock, appreciate that.
So speech therapy malpractice?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. So let me write that down. Thank you for that. Big J's speech therapy mishap. Let's see.
I mean, we all hear the stuttering, so it's true.
Oh yeah, May. Speaking of stuttering, what's your beef with Chaos Rain? How's that going?
I gave up on Chaos because he's not funny and he doesn't respond and he's boring. He's you got to have a little bit of what's the word? You got to be swift in the brain. You got to have a
Yeah.
swift brain to respond.
Okay.
And he's not swift. He's not swift.
Okay. Yikes. All right. But shout out to Brock for coming up. I think it's just his first time coming up on one of my streams. That's what's up. I've seen Brock around. He's cool. Any other thoughts, creative here? What else? Any other experiences that maybe I don't know because I wasn't here when you were here clearly, so you have more experience than me.
I would say Big J consistently, like every time he goes on the piano, I don't know, like he consistently talks about the Black manosphere with every piano he goes on, and it's kind of annoying, because it's like we're talking about ice cream. Why we not trying to talk about the Black manosphere and femicide and this and that and
Now, something I used to hear, I also heard, was that Trinity Time Travels was giving him smoke back in the day because he's been on the Negaverse for so long. He's been avenging against the Black Manosphere for so long, but nothing has really come of it. He hasn't really succeeded in anything that he's been trying to do.
Yes, he hasn't succeeded. Yeah, I've yet to see anything come from it. I mean, I know his intentions are pure and it's cool and all, but it's like what is the end result? What are you trying to do? Like it's this other guy who came into the space. I don't know if you guys know him. He's called Expose the Manosphere.
Oh yeah, Aaron Fountain. Yep.
Yeah, even he was pretty good at doing what he was doing. Like he made a whole documentary, he wrote a paper, he did videos, like he's still well known for what he did.
Now,
And
here's the thing about Fountain. Here's the thing. Fountain, I think his was a bit more successful because he made jokes about the manosphere, and it was really funny. Like what they do and what they say and all that. But then he knew there was an end to it. He knew, like, okay, I've done what I needed to say. Let me move on to something else. At least with Aaron, he had a mission. He achieved it. He moved on. Big J's been on the same mission for 10+ years.
exactly. Sometimes you got to get off the train. Some people are just stuck in Negaverse. They just want to talk about women. Allow them to sit and sulk online for years to come, and let their lives pass them by as they talk about women and men.
Okay.
There's nothing you can do about it. Like,
I mean, we did have a Black YouTube therapist, or D. Durrell, but he might be in jail. So I don't know. I don't know if we can get help with it. I was gonna refer D. Durrell to Big J, but I guess that won't work. You got to go to prison to meet him or some shit. I don't know, but maybe we can find another therapist in the Negaverse for Big J. I don't know if there's any other therapists out there, but I'll
there
definitely
is a
look.
therapist, but she not gonna mess with Big J because Big J is stuck in his ways. I feel like this is what he does. This is like his hobby is to get on here, and I feel like if we take that away from him, what is he gonna do?
Well, he's a farmer, right? Sharecropper. You can do that, right? He can go to White YouTube. White YouTube and skip around with those snow bunnies and shit.
My understanding is that he has a big plan, okay? Like some 007 shit. So if you look on his pre-programmed videos, what Big J's big plan is, the big reveal is that he is going to overturn Congress so that they will launch an investigation against the manosphere. So he's been pretty much like finding these random people who are running for office nobody never heard of, and they probably got like 10 voters. Maybe they can get. They might even be write-ons to the ballot. They're not particularly going to win, but those are the people he's interviewing, and he's going to get to go into Congress and overturn the manosphere. That's the plan.
But it's already happened. Don't that's already happened. Like, didn't they say there was a investigation and they called them a hate group and all that? That happened like years ago, I thought.
No. Big J wants to name Angry Man and Obsidian. He has particular people he wants Congress to recognize. That's the goal.
Okay. I mean, what are you gonna get Angry Man for? Begging? E-begging? I mean, that's the most you could do. I mean, he does beg a lot for money a lot. I mean, yeah, sure. V-Dub. Yeah, you might have. I mean, you're on Big J's channel a lot.
Yeah, he is.
Go ahead. I'd like to hear your thoughts, and speak your mind. That'd be good. He said V-Dub is Big J's mentor. Chill out, jeez. Trinity is in the black sector messing with Tarot Queen Jamila. Okay. Will said D Darrell get well soon. Okay. I'm cool with D Darrell. Just him getting fucking getting those orange trench clothes over there. Dollar Washer, what's up? But yeah, V-Dub, you can hit the link. That'd be great. I mean, I want to hear the other side. So yeah.
We want to hear from the supporters. The supporters, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is his case. It's not just the victims. I want to hear the other side.
V-Dub is a loyal friend.
He is. He be on there 24/7.
V-Dub is a loyal friend, but I'm gonna tell you. So I gotta tell you that this fantasy of having a brothel or a harem of white women, I have a feeling it's kind of coming. He's inspired by V-Dub. V-Dub is he's a swirler. So I think he'd be watching V-Dub. Yeah, V-Dub like white women. But V-Dub don't hate black women, right? He cool. But I think Big J be looking at the fact that V-Dub, he switched Becky's up easy. He get a lot of Becky's. And I think secretly Big J admires the Becky switch up, the rotation of Becky's. I think he sees it in V-Dub and he wants it for himself. I want for my brother what I want for myself.
Wait, he says I refuse to testify a conflict of interest with May up there. Okay, wait, V-Dub. If May gets backstage and you can come up, is that okay with you? I want to get your thoughts out, V-Dub, because you're on the other side.
I'll drop down, no problem.
Yeah, May doesn't mind dropping down for you to come up. It's totally fine. If y'all both can't come up at the same... Oh, he say it's at work. Okay, well, what the fuck? All right, then. Well, okay, you're at work then. Come on, man. Damn. All right, whatever. All right.
What happened to Pure Butterfly Spirit? Is she...
I don't know. I just know that, she'd be appearing on Big J's channel still. I don't know. What? But Big J and V-Dub got a problem with who black women date out. Oh, with black women who date out. Okay. Is this their choice? Who cares? So V-Dub's at work. Okay. Anyone else, man? Don't feel afraid.
Where's Don Gordito?
Oh, here we go. There we go. All right, that work. Go ahead, man.
Hey, no, I just was gonna say I shouldn't be on the panel at all.
Yeah.
I like May. I like Big J. Big J does what he does. Pure Butterfly Spirit has been here as long as me and Big J, so he's loyal to her. That's all I can say about that situation. All the other stuff, all the screaming, y'all enjoy it like I enjoy it. So I don't even know why y'all acting up.
Okay. So you enjoy it, but how is his character from your experience since you've known him forever?
Yeah, I don't think y'all remember me and Big J starting out beefing with each other. How's his character? He's a man. He's a man with his stance. I'm a man with my stance. Sometimes we have a conflict of interest. A conflict. It's easy to just talk it out. The rest of y'all be having issues with me. I don't know. Maybe we just been through so much of this bullshit. And I already know what he's gonna say. He probably already knows what I'm gonna say. We just don't get into it like that.
Okay, so y'all beefed before, but y'all just let it go and moved on. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the videos are still up. Me messing with Big J, controlling him back in the days and shit. Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Do you think that Big J wants to be accepted in the black manosphere? Do you believe that?
No, I think he wants to burn that thing to the ground.
But based on the current stage of that space, don't you think they're already burned to the ground for the most part?
Yeah, it's the sinking shit. It's over.
Right. So hasn't he technically he's achieved his mission, right? Or
he has, but I think he has specific individuals he'd like to specifically see in specific places. Jail. Maybe in hell, but that's how he feels.
Okay.
I mean, after the defeat of Obsidian, I would have taken the longest victory lap ever. But Obsidian still comes back because he's on that Freezy channel on Friday. Tommy's back. He's doing panels with Fantastic. Angry Man is angry.
Right. Who cares about Angry Man, honestly? I mean, honestly.
Other than that, Kevin Samuels is dead. ARC is dead.
Sansa Ray is apparently dead.
Dead. Beasley dead, gone,
dead.
burning in hell. I hope the devil's pissing on him.
RBR, RIP though. RIP though for RBR though.
Yeah, RBR, yeah, I give him a RIP. We miss him right now during this administration. He was the funniest Obama lover ever. Okay, the great that was funny, man. I miss listening to that banter.
Yeah,
he was funny. He was funny to get pissed off too.
Oh, David Carroll too. David Carroll's gone too.
Oh yeah, David Carroll. I don't know if you know about Nut Ward. Styles is gone too.
Nut Ward? That sounds familiar.
Nut Ward TV Styles. He was one of the original ones that was in the Manosphere. It was him, Sergeant Willie P. What's that other dude's name? You remember the old 1.0 of the Manosphere?
Well, I remember some of them, not all of them though.
Yeah, Styles was one of them.
Okay. Spicy Bump says that VDub enables Big J.
I sure do, and I'm gonna enable him tomorrow to talk about getting you into his couch so he can bend you over like Obsidian does.
Man. Okay.
I'm on Big J's side. You need to go holler at that man and stop with all this this sexual beef and tension y'all got going on online. Y'all just need to go do the do.
So, would you say that Big J gets coddled by Pure and Queen?
No, because they were just cussing his ass out the other day.
Oh yeah, I did see Queen. I think Queen more than Pure, based on what I've been noticing.
Yeah, Queen laid into it. I think it was either today or yesterday. She laid into that nigga. So now I don't think they coddle him. I think they just enjoy the conversations and the banter and the screaming, like I do. Like you do.
Well, at
Like
least
we all do.
at least you're honest that you enjoy it though, right? A lot of these.
That shit is fun as hell.
A lot of people cap and claim like they don't enjoy fuckery, but they do.
Yeah, I've been in this shit for 18 years now. I thoroughly enjoy the fuckery. Okay, he get to screaming and I'm drinking. I spit my water out. It should be so.
All right. So May had a question. Why did he hide the stream? Good question.
Which stream? Today?
I guess the recent one.
If you're talking about the one that was today, Queen Sunkiss and some Israeli dude got into it. So he said if you want the stream, it's on Rumble. But he took it down off of YouTube. I guess it was going to be demonetized. There's a lot of cussing and screaming and, Queen saying cracker a lot and telling the Israeli that he's European. It was funny. It was funny. Queen went off today. It was funny. Yeah, it was an international roast today.
What about those baskets of snow bunnies that he has? What is that about, VDub?
Oh, Carolyn Love. These are people that he chopped it up with before. So I'm just now learning who Mo Love is or whatever. Everybody knows Pure. She's been around forever. Carolyn Lowe, or whatever her name is, she used to be on and popping. I think she came from like what's the freckle faced dude with he used to have the dreads and shit. He wear the MAGA hat. You got the white wife. Kelly Ray.
Oh,
Kelly Ray's husband. Yeah. So Carolyn comes from that Kelly Ray camp. I think Kelly Ray's off the white girl list now anyway. But I don't know. Hey, look, if white women want to come to my chat, be my guest. You want to donate? I take all your money.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, man. It's about the dollar. But let me get my black ass back to work. Y'all, I'm gonna be back in the chat with y'all. Have fun, man.
All right, appreciate it, VDub.
All right, later.
All right, peace. See, that's what's up. See, someone vouching for Big J. He was free to talk his mind, right? I didn't, nothing crazy. So shout out to V-Dub. Let's see. He's not a virgin spirit. He said he hasn't been with a woman in over 10 years. Will, you know a lot, man. Damn. You might need to hit the link and speak your piece. Okay. Let's go back to the Elite stream a little bit. Once again, people, y'all can come up, any more complaints, or maybe you're on the other side like V-Dub. Go ahead and say what you have to say. I definitely want to hear it.
I'm gonna just say this and then I'm gonna drop. I have nothing against Big J or whatnot, but I just, to me, he's just another subscriber. He's just cool. That's it. But I won't mess with him on any type of other level like that.
Okay. Oh,
and yeah. All right.
Okay. Glad shout out to Creative. I have seen her in the Negaverse, but first time on here as well. Let's see. What Freezy is on to bigger and better content. Really? Freezy's on that damn Anton shit. Unless that's the bigger content. He told AC that they went back and forth. Oh, Zone, our Asian guy from the Negaverse. What's going on? Let's see. And also, I will be doing a poll afterwards to see whether Big J's guilty or not. Let's see. Let's play this. Oh, here we go. Let me play this a little bit more here.
And then he insulted me, to get some little points from that other guy from Detroit. Let's be for real. And threw me under the bus. And I was like, okay, I'm done. I can't play Guess Who anymore. I'm not good at Guess Who of strangers.
Yeah, it's stuff like that, Miss Elite. Look, like, you being a content creator, he's a content creator. Look, like, you can't disrespect people like that. You know what I mean? And you really shouldn't be like doing that to people that you consider your quote unquote friends anyway. Like,
right. I would never insulted my friends, never insulted them at all, ever. It never crossed my mind to even call him names, even though half of YouTube called him slow. There's multiple videos on that. I never even crossed my mind, because if you're my friend, I don't care what other people say. But he threw me under the bus. And then the whole co-host thing, I started that first. That was my thing. That's where he get the idea, and then he had Pure as his co-host. So for those over there who are lurking, that came from me years ago first. I started that in these circles. And all of a sudden, everybody, I got a co-host. Anyway.
Man, there's so many victims. I mean, throwing May under the bus, Creative under the bus, Elite under the bus. Eventually you keep putting those people under the bus, there's going to be a pile of people and the bus can't go on the road. There's so many victims.
Let's push play.
How you want to say it? And I gotta say, hey, Big J. And sometimes you may say hi back, but most times you don't. You just ignore.
Oh, he don't say hi back. Oh, I thought he always said hi back to everybody. But like I said, I haven't been on her channel like that, and have not been on his channel like that. So all the things she's saying,
she's talking about what I like to call social etiquette on panels.
Hey, look at me. Look, all right. Go figure. I was there.
People, hop on the panel. They introduce themselves. They say, "Oh, hey," say, "Hey," to everybody on the panel. Folks kind of have this type of etiquette, right? Like, they just don't get up there. So what she's talking about is him getting up on these panels, right? And just starting to just talk about whatever it is that he want to talk about. There could be a whole different topic going on. And what he'd do is he'd jump in the panel and start to talk to somebody like that's on the panel about something else, and like really diverge the whole conversation, away from what the topic of the show is. That's something that I noticed, about it myself, like just over the years, like, saying he'll jump into a panel and do that, and people don't appreciate it, and she's calling him out on it.
See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm push play.
This is Joe, not your motherfucking channel.
Excuse me.
Now, this is my channel, nigga.
Good.
You just said I knew it ain't your channel.
Right.
This is my channel. That's what
I know that. I know that.
No, that
that's
ain't
your
what
channel.
you said. Look, that Florida slip that you just did.
No, it didn't. You no. See,
You said I
don't
know
listen
this
at
ain't your
all.
channel.
You don't listen at all, Bob. I know what I said.
No,
I said it is your channel.
No, you did not.
Yes,
No,
I
you
did.
did not.
Play it back, then, Bomb.
Okay,
play
let's
it back.
And how
Play
much
it
we
back.
betting? How much we betting? See, that's the thing. I said this ain't your channel. But
Right,
you said
and I
I
agree
know
to it.
this ain't your channel.
I know it's not. I know it's your channel.
Oh, but okay, so you almost said it again, and so that's what I'm saying. That Florida slip, right, where you said
No,
something.
you're
that
gaslighting.
You really think
You're
Okay,
gaslighting.
so you didn't say. Okay, y'all. See how much we bet. I'm ready to put all the money on it. Everything I got in my cash app, or how much you got in your cash app, or anything, even in the bank.
How much you got in your cash app?
Yeah, she mad. She
Yeah.
going in right now. Like she is really like going in on him. And she even brought up the whole thing about the Freudian slip. Like, look, that is a real thing. And she's listening intently to him. But he's saying, oh, you're not listening to me. See, that's actually the gaslighting.
What?
He's
Yeah.
doing the gaslighting. But go, yeah.
You know, everybody, let me take a mini break for 10.
That Big J wants to like to have a debate with him and try to figure out how is he, because I think he mentioned this in this stream. It was a little further up, right? Where he was like, how can you be a Trump supporter, but then you against the manosphere? Like it was sort of something like that, right? So but what I've noticed, okay, so Big J wants to be on Sharon's panel for some reason. He likes the conversations and the people, I guess, over there on Sharon's
I
channel.
mean, isn't Sharon married to a white woman, or I'm mixing up the Sharons? It's other
Oh.
Sharons.
I don't know if she's a white woman, but I know he's
heard rumors
married.
of some
I don't know if that's a white woman or not. Look, I don't know, but what I but I know that Big J likes to be over there. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like he
really?
goes over there, and he's really upset about being bountied off of that panel a lot. And he gets bountied. Yeah.
Well,
He
wait,
gets
wait,
bountied.
Oh, so about the bounty. So what's the name of it? Shout out to Richard Conley. Let's see. It was called something. I want to be very. It was called something. What was it? Oh, the Big J Bounty by Proxy project. Okay, that was the name of the project. And here's the thing. Big J has claimed that he doesn't like niggas. He hates Black YouTube. He sometimes he can't sleep and he wakes up with rage because of niggas from Black YouTube. You don't like being in a space, but you keep appearing on panels and all that stuff. The best way to escape that anger and rage would be check out other spaces on Black YouTube, right? But it's like you're complaining about the bounties on places you claim you don't want to be. I don't know. I find that kind of funny. But shout out to Richard Conley. Yo, DJ Young, what up? Good to see ya. May says Big J is jealous that Sharon got a white woman. Whoa, okay. I see that May is trying to connect the dots to the casserole. Okay. Looking too deep. Let me see. I guess. Man, a lot of dudes in this space got a crush on Sharon. It's too obvious. Yikes. Now, like who? That stream that happened today on the Rim Lords. I kind of wish Full Circle didn't go on that panel, but it's not my channel. Whatever. But I don't know. Very awkward. I'll say that. Everything is about the casserole. Mm-hmm.
People who don't know, people are paying money to drop Big J down. That's what it means for those.
That's what that means. Yeah, that's what a bounty means, y'all. Like when it's sort of like how a lot of these content creators are generating income now because of like the new YouTube rules and stuff. So folks are finding different, ways to generate income, right? So one of the things folks are doing, and I think it started with Fight Club, them over there, that area there, where they would put like, a bounty up, right? Okay, if you
Okay, I don't have a clip of that, but I have heard about this spirit. Why didn't anyone clip that shit? I mean, too bad Bala X is not here. That would have been a good old clip. Cassandra, once again, I don't have anything. I really don't have anything against Full Circle. I mean, I remember he roasted I think he roasted Brian. Yeah, he roasted Brian on Regis. That was pretty funny. I think it was Brian he roasted. Pretty funny. But well, I guess we're kind of, well, it's related to the Big J thing because Full Circle is on there. So the comment that Full Circle, the comment that he made about, he's going to Sharon's, the Rimlord's channel, saying, what about the kings? What about the men? You know, complaining that, you know, you're so focused on the women, blah, blah, blah. How about the men? But once again, Full Circle, I think, is another character that's been in the Negaverse for a pretty long time. He should know that the Negaverse has a rotation. Okay? It goes clockwise. Okay? Sharon, the Rimlord, is doing what the Negaverse has decided for him to do. Let him do what he's doing. Let Sharon. Let Sharon be Sharon. Whatever the hell. Let the Rimlord rim, right? Let him do his thing. I don't know why you're trying to stop him from doing his thing and go counterclockwise. You already know. We've had characters. There's been characters like the Rimlord before. Let him do his thing. We need character. We need him. We do. The Negaverse needs him. You know, the Negaverse can't be full of all Big J's and Regis, all right? We need the Rimlord. We need the Brownsville scuba divers. We need both of them, honestly. And guess what? As time goes on, there'll be another Sharon. There'll be another Brownsville. Because there always is. The spot always gets filled up. There's a replacement. There's a new person. Then they become an old person. Then there's another new person. It's the same old thing. So I didn't understand Full Circle going on there complaining. I'm like, dude, let the guy do what he wants to do. It's his channel anyway. What about the men? Dude, you've been on Black YouTube for a long time. Like, I believe he's been here for at least 5-10 years. He should know better. That's all I'm saying. Like, let them do what they want to do. Let the rotation rotate. All right. I don't know. That's a fact. Exactly. We need. Yeah, we do. We need Brownsville. I don't want him to change up. I want him to stay the way he is. I don't want any of them to change up. Stay the way you are. What do we need them for? So, like, what is their purpose? What is their purpose? I mean, they fill a puzzle. They're pieces to a big puzzle, Gabe. You know? Like CT. CT's crazy, but we need CT though. Right? So yeah. Oh, we need the Rimlord Big Paws. Oh, that's his name. I don't know. Whatever.
You don't want somebody on the panel, you know, drop $25, drop $50, or you know, whatever for a period of time, or they'll have it where, okay, if you drop a certain amount, they're off like for the whole stream, right? So Big J keeps getting bountied off of Sharon's channel by multiple.
One reason invited over there, I bet Sharon gets real happy when he comes by.
Oh yeah, think about the money. Like it's a really good way to make money, to generate money. There was another brother that, you know, I was trying to let him know that he's being used. And it was a guy named Jalen. He would go over there and he would be bountied off, and you know, but Sharon would let them up. Why? Because it generates income for him. You know what I mean? Like, you know, because
if it wasn't for that, he wouldn't have.
Right. And see, that's the thing. So Big J kind of feels some kind of way about that. So that's why he's bringing him up now. So.
Oh, well, Southern Charisma answered my question. So that is a Sharon who was married to a white woman. See, they should be bonding off of that alone. Like if I was married to a white guy and there's a black woman out there, she's married to a white guy, you know, we can, you know, hey, oh my God, you know, even though we don't get along on other things, we're both married to white guys, or we both like white guys. That's just how I thought of it. Anyway, he used to trash talk black women too, but I guess he realized that black women are income too. Okay, if you shun black women away and you're a black man, good luck on getting an audience, as Michael B. Jordan has learned with his PR relationship. Anyway, let's push play.
No, I'm not lying.
No, you are not.
No. You're
And Jalen, you gotta chill.
We have it on a panel having a fucking conversation. I ain't get between nothing but okay. You the one that said,
when I was talking to Sharon, when I was talking to Sharon, you brought your ass right there in between me and him.
Nigga, I was up there before you.
I don't give a flying fuck if you was. I don't give a good goddamn. I don't give a good goddamn if you was on the panel or not. I don't give a fuck if I don't give a good goddamn if you was there before me.
Motherfucking channel. You want to go on other people's channel and try to control. You don't get to control me no fucking way. Not even on your channel you can control me, bitch. So I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, you lying-ass,
your boy Sharon.
Bitch-ass nigga.
Okay. Because your boy Sharon.
Baby, slow motherfucker.
Drink you some water, bomb. Do that.
You go drink some motherfucking
No, you drink you some water, bomb.
Was really, you know, he showed his cards to you, and you know, saying that you rightfully did what you had to do and stood on it. And see, that's the thing that women got to do. Don't go back. Don't get weak and go back. No, stand on it. You know what I mean? Because you were disrespected, talked bad about, and all of that. And you know, you have a reputation to keep, right? So no, that can't happen, right? So you know, yeah, you did good.
Yeah, and then I mean, so I'm surprised Southern Charisma used to be over there too, because I really like his political content. I thought some things he said was hilarious, but as time went on, I'm like, Then a white racist.
Okay, so I think May mentioned it. I forgot to get to the comment, but the political interviews that Big J does. Now, I don't really think that's a bad. I think that's good content. I don't think that's bad, right? But once he interviews these politicians, right? Don't the politicians look at his channel and his content? If you look at Big J streams, yelling, threatening, cussing people out. Oh, here's a political interview after that shit. I mean, I think it would be wise to, if you want to do political stuff, make a separate channel where you can do all your interviews and stuff like that, serious political stuff, right? And then the channel where you threaten and harass and yell at people, you know, you make that separate. But I don't know how you're getting those interviews when, I mean, if I was a politician, I would look at the channel where I'm about to be interviewed on, right? I would be a bit mindful of like, okay, well, what's this content like on here before I go on that channel? But somehow he's been able to do it. I don't know how. I would like to ask him that. But there's something to think about. But yeah, May, I'm glad you survived. And it seemed like Elite, May, and Creative have survived Big J. So that's good to hear.
Attacked me. He was sent by somebody else. I'll tell you offline, but he attacked me, right? And then Big J got involved. And then actually another black man named Garage Autonomous, shout out to him, emailed me and said, pretend to make peace with this guy and then stay out of it. Because me and that racist, we went back and forth for a year. You know me, I'll go on forever and over until people like, you know. So
yeah.
I took instructions. I pretend to be nice, like, okay. Then he had a live stream saying, you know, I'm sorry, Mr. Lee. You know, someone sent me to be like this, blah, blah, blah. But Big J got involved when he didn't have to. It was weird. And next minute, that man was calling him George Floyd looking, all types of, I think, Aunt Your Mama or Mammy, however you call that thing name. It was like, damn. And all Big J had to do was, like, every time I had drama, Big J would get involved. Not to be on my side, but to see what's going on. Is this my fault?
Okay.
It was just really strange. I don't hate him. Let me put it out there. I don't hate you, Big J, because I think, you know, people talk and they'll tell you, hey, I don't hate you. I forgive you. I'm just reminiscing. That's all.
That's fair. Well.
Oh, Manosphere. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. Good evening. Good evening. Peace, David Banner. Peace, Mr. Lee.
Hey, brother.
Hey.
All right. How you doing?
Good, bro.
All right.
Okay.
Because what you accused me of doing, Angry Man did over here. But you got the smoke for Angry Man, though. That's the reason why I brought it up.
Wait, what
you got the smoke for Angry Man.
doing?
When Angry Man did, with the shit you accused me of, Angry Man did over here. You got the smoke for Angry Man.
Goddamn, my Angry Man ain't never come here and tell me to knock somebody off and I did it.
No, that's not what I'm saying, Bounty. You don't listen at all. Angry Man came over here and try to bogart his shit over here. He bogart and you.
Prime, what's up?
Oh my God.
No, listen, dude, you're not gonna.
Whoa, what? Prime, he says the chick talking is phony. Okay, you talking about Elite? I guess so. She was with the whole divester thing until that white dude channel was shut down for talking about black men. What? Man, see, this is why see? Before my time, dog. I'm learning. Sheesh, really? I didn't know that about Elite. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Good intel, Prime. Damn.
I hear him. I want y'all to hear him. Because I don't know if he know.
We all
I know
hear
what
him
the
real
fuck
good.
So when I just said that Angry Man never came over here and tried to tell me how to run my channel. He never told me to block this person, bounce this person. And if he had told me to do that to you, then I would have told him, no, Big J is like associated with me.
Hey, Johnny
So you
Cochran, what
are
up?
fucking lying. You got a rich over here. At least you had one. You may still have it because I can't never see your name.
Okay, sound like she want to take the wrench away. I'm just saying, sound like it.
You are fucking lying. Angry Man have been
Yeah, the more angry he get, I'm not gonna lie, it'd be funny as heck because half the time we don't know who he's talking about. So why is he getting angry? We have no idea. But the louder he got, the crowd would cheer. Even though that's not good for his health overall, but it was still funny. It's not good for anybody's health, really.
Over here, Tommy Sotomayor has been over here. Kevin said.
Wait a second. It was 2 years ago. A guy named Vince Limbaugh. Him and his black wife were on black YouTube making videos about black men. Okay, what the hell? All right. Miss Elite. I know her from trolling the MGTOW sector years back. Okay. Is there still a MGTOW sector? I didn't even know. Honestly, I had no idea. Spirit and Gabe are going at it. All right. Wow. Go secure your face in Jalen's lap. Jalen caught a stray, yo. I wish I could take a time machine to visit the Negaverse like maybe 5-10 years ago. I really do wish that there was a time machine I could do. That would be really entertaining. So you men could divest, but it's a problem when women do it. I mean, at this point, they date who you want to date. I don't think it really matters at this point. As long as you're happy, shit, that should be the main thing, right?
Ever since I've been over here, and none of them niggas played with me ever like they could control shit.
Oh,
Angry
okay.
Man came over here and Bogart people over here. And you thought it was funny. You thought it was funny back then.
Well, pull up the stream, you lying ass bitch.
Oh wow.
You lying.
See, you know what?
2018. In 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I've been over there as well, and she's telling the truth. Look, generally, when KS, myself, or Obsidian, or somebody goes over to a panel, we're on our best behavior. We try to be on our best behavior. And I say this, like she's easy to talk to. I had no qualms with her, although it didn't get to like anything contentious. But I think that that she's accurate on the point that she's making.
You know what, V-Dub, I have tried to get in contact with JD Miles, but never successful. I would like to get him on a stream one day, man. Yep. Be nice.
And she asked him, okay, if that's the truth, I need you to put up the live stream, right? So now he's talking about in 2018. Yeah, that's too vague. That's not going to work. See, when you really break it down, she is handing him an epic L, right? Like on numerous occasions, she has caught him in double talk, caught him in lies, and now she's catching him again, about, her panel and, having, certain people over there. Look, at one point or another, like, I think anybody who's been here for like an extended amount of time has visited her channel.
Now we're gonna take a little sidetrack from this. As I mentioned, one of the snow bunnies was Mo Love X. Now I remember I seen her in Big J's chat a couple of times, and I remember Big J would say like, "Hey, you don't need to know where she came from," but because she was trolling, like the recent stream, she was trolling Queen like crazy in the chat, saying all types of shit in the chat. I found her channel. So Mo Love 3. Let's see. Mo Love 3. That's right. Mo Love X, rather. Mo Love X. This is her. Mo Love.
I walked into something I don't understand.
She's literally a snow bunny.
And then someone said annoying fake laugh. Okay. You don't have to be here. Also, fuck you. I don't know. Go to hell. Someone said, you smell bad. You're so stupid. Please come at me with something better. Okay, if you're
Dude, I can't believe she was allowed on Fight Club. I can't believe, like, I'm really shocked that her origin was Fight Club out of all places. But I guess, you know, like, well, there must have been some non-black people that were consuming that content, right? So, as we all know, there's a lot of non-black people that do watch black YouTube, but I'm just really shocked that it was Fight Club out of all places. Like, I would assume, like, maybe it was CT's channel. But Fight Club? I was like, oh, okay. That's interesting. She's drunk and on drugs. Yeah, could be. Definitely looks. She's high as fuck. Definitely a substance abuser. Yeah. You know what? Well, I don't know what happened to JP. I don't know if he's in YouTube jail or what, but I wouldn't be surprised if Mo Love would love JP's channel, probably. And JP would probably be worshiping her like crazy. Johnny says if he trips over his tongue, an innocent verdict must be, bro. Okay. Oh, okay. There goes Shicey. But I'm not surprised. White women get drugs from black men. Oh shit. Okay. So yeah, that's Mo Love X. I'm subscribed for research. Let's see. Now we're sidetracked from the main case, but please, people, victims, and testimonies, please pull up. Link is pinned. I didn't get to mention this on the last stream. I don't know if you guys are subscribed. I don't know how I found this channel, but they're called the Donta Show Network Storytime. These people are, let's see. This true crime jail prison story time. Now, I thought this was like the prison sector of the Negaverse. The link is pinned, ER. It's always pinned. Now, the bizarre thing about this channel is that every topic is about dudes getting bent over in jail. Like, every fucking upload. Like, I thought it was something else about prison, like, you know, my experience or why I went to prison, but everything is about exposing the Alabama cheek busting part 2, part 1. The prison guards put shit in my food. Okay, well, that one's okay. If you are a white boy in prison, you would be sold in prison. Okay. I couldn't protect him from other men and more gay shit. It's like I saw a man in prison with lady parts, you know, all types of weird shit. I don't know. I did hear there was a prison sector on Black YouTube. I thought maybe this might be part of that, but his video topics are yeah, prison stories. Very odd. Okay, here's one. Prison beef. Okay. Interesting channel. Let me see. I know, right? He's beefing with Landmark Moore. Oh, really? Spirit, how do you know that? He's beefing with Landmark Moore from the gay prison documentary. Okay. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Gabe done. All right. Prison and gay dudes. Sounds like a typical Mr. Fantastic stream topic. Yeah. Fantastic done caught astray, man. Ah, man. He said oh, does he have, well, I don't know. Fleece Johnson YouTube channel? Yeah, it does look like it's Fleece Johnson themed. That's for sure. It's for sure on that one. Let's see. If I get Cynthia G, the Bald Eagle, to do a relationship show, would you hit the link? It's been a while since she's went live, but she still goes live. White people buy drugs from other white people. Okay. Okay, but yeah, the link is pinned. Hit the link. Concerns, thoughts. Why, like V-Dub, V-Dub was vouching for Big J. That's fine. We have some others on the other side, You said she seems like a nice young lady. You're talking about Mo Love, Stanley? I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. So I think Elite only did 2 streams on Big J. I think that was it. I believe so. Oh, well, here's the other one that he did. That she did, rather. Or is this the one I played? Actually, I think I might have played this one. Okay, yeah, I think I played that one. So maybe it was this one? Let's see. What's this one about? Maybe it was this one. Let's check it out. I think there's 2 of them. Here we go.
I think I like to read it real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about like
respecting my boundaries.
Oh yeah, that's just the Mo
my
Love.
boundaries. Anytime I had a hater, he came out of nowhere. I'm like, well, so there he goes again. A white racist was sent by somebody who was angry with me because I wouldn't move to a different state with him. It was a whole mess, and he sent a white racist. Big J got involved with Mega Man. Mega Man had nothing to do with him. He took over. I sat back. Okay, Garage Autonomous like, yeah, just stay out of it. Shout out to him, another black man, and Big J had to deal with him for quite a while. But Big J didn't have to. He just stayed out and let me deal with it. Either let me deal with it on my own or be on my side. That's it. But he just couldn't do it.
As a man or as a human being, and you disrespect the people on my channel, I'm not going to have this. And that individual needs to be addressed.
Oh, you trolling Junk Pal.
Now, if this person had any sense, she would sit there and say, you know what?
Go ahead,
said this needs to be addressed. What do you mean by that? Why are you so vague? Why is he so vague? And this is the thing, what KBM25 said here, look, he would consider this slander. Brother, this is the internet. This is YouTube. People have opinions.
That's okay.
Say things. That's okay. He's taking this way too serious. Great picture. Perfect picture. He gets mad at everybody just because they have.
I'm not respecting boundaries, but I'm not getting that. I never did, really, to be honest.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And look, like, he's just upset that somebody had, reviewed his video, and we're calling out what we see. We're applying the circumstances to what the narrative is. So it's turning out that the narrative is true. But the narrative is looking more and more accurate the more and more he talks and gets on panels. He proved it today. This morning, he proved the narrative correct.
Speaking of the Rim Lord, the Rim Lord did say that Gabe A has misplaced anger along with Big J as well. Totally forgot. It was on my notes. Junk Pal is racist. Ain't he a white Pan-African, whatever you called it? I don't know if he was black. I don't know if he's black or white. I just heard of him. Is May getting monitored? She was brave, but it wasn't easy for her while testifying. I mean, yeah, shout out to May. She testified, while dealing with recovery. Brave person there. I have to give it credit to Maeve there. Okay. Let me see.
That's not slander at all.
It's not. It's not. And then all we did was a reaction. There's so many YouTubers out there who do reaction videos all the time on different content creators, all types of things. That's all we did. We didn't commit a crime, and we didn't even think about it. We moved on. We were talking about other content and future ideas and stuff. not Big J. He's not my future ID, and it makes me kind of concerned. Like, is he trying to ride our coattail? And
I think so. Like, I think that, you know what I'm saying, maybe he's starting to struggle because I noticed, you know, that he tried to up his channel, tried to make it look that like things were going great. Whenever somebody does that, you know what I mean, for the most part, it actually means the opposite. That he's looking for drama. He's looking for views. So he's looking to get into drama. That's what he has been doing. He's not going to change. And he's trying to, you know, put on a charade, you know, and masquerade like he's actually a savior of somebody. And he hasn't saved anyone.
You'll have myself on mute, my bad. Y'all might just talking. But what I'm trying to say is, even I am working on myself because I know I upload some triggering videos, you know, some BWE friendly type videos, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that anymore. Like, in the future, I'm going to stop because I'm trying to grow my channel out of whatever the circle, this black YouTube stuff.
Well, not really. There are some women in Big J's chat who I think are black. They don't really go on the panels though. I've seen them around though, in the Negaverse. Also, side note, DJ Music, I think that's his name. I think he's a Bomb Squad associate or a Bomb Squad adjacent. Now, back on when JP had his channel, I don't know what happened. Maybe, well, JP does a lot of crazy shit. Maybe that's why his channel's gone. But Imperious, another white person who's apparently found black YouTube somehow, went through the portal. I don't know where Imperious came from. Once again, I think it's CT, but I don't know. Maybe it's somewhere else. But DJ Music was trying to confront Imperious on JP's channel, right? And then DJ Music said, you know, told Imperious to go to his channel so they can go back and forth, right? Imperious never did because Imperious was there to talk to JP. So I think on the stream that May was on, I actually went on Bomb's stream as well. I was in a chat and I saw DJ Music. I'm like, hey, you know, I think he mentioned Imperious, and I was like, well, didn't you want to have like a one-on-one with him like a couple of weeks ago? As if I just, you know, didn't have eyes and don't observe what's going on in the Negaverse. I forgot what he said, but I don't know. He was kind of acting like that wasn't true or something. I'm like, dude, why would I make that up? Like, that's what you wanted to do. Let me see. Studio mentioned. Has anyone seen Imperious and Bumpkin in the same place at the same time? I don't know who Bumpkin is though. Maybe that's another white character. I don't know. The only white people I know, well, I've seen is 777 and Imperious, and I guess, well, Good Mother, yeah, and Mo Love X and Pierre. Oh, and Kelly Ray. I think those are most of the whites. Yeah.
Is because I want all walks of life to enjoy my content. Sure, there might be some racial stuff if someone else bring it up, but overall, I'm going to go a different direction, but stay in the same direction, but outside of this at the same time. That makes sense. Big J, he's happy. He can stay here forever. Just like Successful Lady Live, she likes being in that little circle. She'll talk about black men. She hates them, blah, blah, blah. Some people are just happy that way. I don't want to do that.
I'm bad. I'm sorry, Big J. Let me put this on private. That's what she would have done. Or she want to say something to me. She was like, hey, she tried to be a woman enough, an actual woman enough to contact me. But no, she won't.
Okay, he couldn't be man enough to contact me.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Go ahead. What did you want to say?
Oh no, see, I would have paused it right there too. No, I was just gonna say, look, nobody is obligated, right, to contact you first. You know, if they want to review your you know, content, or if they have an opinion of what you said or done or have been doing, or of somebody else's content where you was featured on, rather, right? So nobody is obligated to do that. So he's looking like he thinks, oh, that would have been the right. No, that wouldn't have been. No, that's his sense, you know, his twisted sense of how things should have went. But you're not obligated to do that. You know, you've got content, you know, on your own channel and your own mind and your own opinion, you know, as to what you think occurred, right? And you're making a video about that. You have every right to do that, brother. You can't control black women. You know what? I'm starting to think that, that DJ Torch's assertion there is more and more true. You know what I'm saying? Big J, do you really like black
No, wait.
women?
I want to say this. David Banner said that. So don't even.
Yes, I'm saying that. Yes. And what I'm saying.
Okay, see, I don't know all this shit though. Well, I didn't watch Fight Club. So Pumpkin is another Portal white man. Okay, got it. Thank you, Ricardo.
What I'm saying, and I'm not saying that what DJ Torch saying is true, but there's the more that we review and talk about it, the more like the information is starting to lean in that direction. Like, look, why are you trying to control her channel and her content and saying, oh, you need to talk to me first? No, she doesn't have to talk to you first.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know what? He lost some
do you
privileges.
think you are?
He lost some friendship privileges. Okay, but he. Oh my God, you just can't make this up. Like, and then for him to feel insulted, talking about boundaries, but he didn't give me boundaries. Like what? Anytime I had beef out of nowhere, he would join in, not to be on my side. And I just want to say, yeah, we sound different. David Banner is a man. I am a woman. We obviously have different dialects and everything. We're not the same person, so don't even try. Oh, let me address Miss Elite. No. David Banner's up here. Okay, we saying different things, but the same thing at the same time, somewhat. And we're just reacting to a response video. That's it. Did you want to say anything else before I push play?
Yeah. I was just going to say, I totally agree with that, but as we're kind of breaking it down a little bit, look, like, why do you think that you have, that you can control what a black woman's opinion is? And that actually, Miss Elite.
I think I saw Candy Can in the chat earlier. I don't know if she's here. I would like her to say her opinion though. I'd like to hear her side. I don't know if she's here anymore, but I think I saw her in the chat earlier. So far we've heard from like 3 different victims. What? May, Elite, Creative. Who else was there? Yeah, May, Creative, Elite 3. Let's see, Spirit says Colt 45. Oh yeah, right. Let me play it. Hold on. Let me play that for.
I'm gonna get this Colt 45, man.
I got you, Spirit. No worries. So we've heard from V-Dub. Pass. I don't even know if that counts. I don't know if that counts. Okay. Let's see.
That goes to what May talked about on the last stream. She mentioned that. Say, you think you can control black women, but have no smoke for white women. So look, it's not us just saying this. This is coming from other people that were supposedly, on your panel. You found to be very friendly.
And who also financially helped your channel.
Right. Now all of a sudden you got a problem with May. Right, all of a sudden you got an issue. Once she starts calling out and starts to make observations, now all of a sudden there's an issue, right? But she's not the only one. There are others. Trinity Time Travel said, had an opinion that he didn't like, and he started talking about her and getting loud. Bomb Cherry started calling her names, and he's upset with her, but he keeps going over there asking for it.
Why? I don't understand that logic. He's like, "Roar, I hate this. Let me go back over there." I don't get it. And then the bomb, she'll drag a person up and down on YouTube streets, but he goes right back. I don't understand that. Maybe he enjoys it deep down. I don't know.
Do that because she don't know how to respect people's boundaries. It's always a troll game.
So reacting is trolling. Well, according to you.
Well, related to what Elite said, right? I do think that it's still a form of attention. Whether you're, someone's praising you or roasting you or whatever, it's still a form of attention. In the last 7 to 8 days or so, I forgot how long it's been. This back and forth around Big J has gotten a lot of attention to him, though. Whether that's good or bad, I think we can admit that he's gotten some attention. I don't know if that's what he was looking for, but that's what he got. Whether it's good or bad. So, we won't. I guess we won't know since we'll have to hear from Big J. Now, also, speaking of Don Gordito, I did contact him. Looks like he's kind of busy. But I would dare Don Gordito to review the case of 003, and I would love to hear his thoughts. But Don, I don't know, he'll be able to show up because he seems like he said he's in class or something, so he's doing his real life shit. So Stanley on the panel again. Wow, I was under impression they may be the same person. Stanley's in the chat.
YouTube, there's so many. There's like a lot of thousands of people who do reaction videos. They're not trolls at all. Okay.
Yeah, prove it, bro. Prove it.
Right.
Can he actually pull up any of the live stream and say, "Oh, that was a part that wasn't true," and I can prove it? No. What he's doing is he just butthurt. You know,
Yes.
and angry that somebody had an opinion.
An opinion.
Yeah, he's just angry. Brother, this is why you can't be in our space, because you cannot open your mind, brother. Let the love in, brother.
Yes, let the
love in. Okay.
Yes, I like that.
Now a local tax
God
expert
damn
will
it.
do your
Let the love in. Okay.
But go ahead. Now, hold on. I got to talk to you though, because how come though I couldn't reach you when
So he's talking to Mo. So remember, Mo's a white woman. Okay. Let me just push play.
I was trying to talk to you about something.
Yeah, remember you said that you had emailed me? That's
Yes,
right
I
around the time. So someone doxed me.
Oh,
Like
no.
someone, I don't know if they got my email from like one of these back chat rooms or something, but it was when what is it, Sharon, whatever his name is, was like up on the panel or whatever, and I put it in the back, and yeah, I think maybe he like had shared it or something, so I had to delete that like email address. But the one I just put in the back chat, just write it down and then delete it in the back.
So you can see they're just chatting and, exchanging emails. Let me fast forward a little bit that, and it's really friendly until the end where he's like, he don't want to be accused of that again. And the thing is, I'm going to say it again. I never said Big J hates black women. I was just saying that he has a preference. And sometimes when a person has a preference, they're going to go the extra mile for them a little bit on panels. That's it. And it doesn't mean they're in love with that person. It's just they fit that preference. That's it.
See, we were being nice, you know
That's
what I mean?
it.
And just making a general statement that I think everybody should be able to agree on, right? Everyone should agree. Shout out to Team Forward. But
Absolutely.
everybody should agree. Everybody should agree that you're going to give deference to your preference. Like that should be, an agreement like item, but he needs to be honest about it. That's my thing. He needs to be upfront and honest about it. But the concern is, why are you trying to control black women and their thoughts and their opinions?
Right, it's just
She has
opinions.
to come talk to you first and
But
get
he could
my
have reached out to
approval.
me first. He could have said, "Hey, that
Yeah.
live stream low key, I was a little sensitive about. I do prefer."
Yeah, brother,
white
why don't you
women."
man up? Yeah, man up.
Don't stop
And
either.
actually have a conversation, you know what I'm saying, with her behind the scenes. It's a center.
Right, and in a
Yeah,
nice way. I
DM,
would
brother.
have took it down. I would have took
Just
it down.
DM her. DM her.
That's it. And then if he wants
Fantasizing
to
about
say-
Miss Elite, just DM her, bro. That's all you gotta do.
That's
Hey,
just-
stop you begging.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing today, sister?
Doing fine, doing
Good,
fine.
good,
I thought of two movies when I heard about this issue.
Yeah, you call it that.
The Wayans brothers, White Girls.
Oh
You
yeah,
remember Terry Crews? Yeah,
Yeah,
Terry
yeah.
Terry Crews is absolutely smitten, and he's trying to drop hints that I'm a dude. I'm actually not
Right,
white,
you're not
but
really
he was like, he said, "You deceived me." When he found out he wasn't really a white girl.
Right. I remember
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, I remember that. I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah,
Yeah, and
Didn't even
the other one is also a Wayans brothers movie. Don't be a menace to society while drinking your juice in South Central.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have like a barbecue in somebody's backyard, and there's this black dude who's talking the talk. He's got the kente cloth hat on and the kente cloth shirt on, and he's black this, black that. And there's a white woman at the party.
Oh,
and
I've seen that part.
Yeah,
I've seen
he actually kind of shoves.
All right, that's enough of that. But I like what I was hearing from those streams, though. So let me go ahead and sum up what we have here for counts, I guess, as Dre wanted to correct me. Let me go back to the community tab real quick, because I want to make sure people kind of know what's going on here. So we had May come up, and she explained her complaints. Okay, so let's see. First count, worshiping white women, eating their toe jam. Okay, count 2, attempting to abuse black women on his channel, force mammyhood. All right. Count 3, windmilling like a bitch. Men should leave women to scrap amongst themselves. And then we had count 4 from Gabe. Big J hates bounties, but he has gotten involved in said bounties. Count 5 from Creative, who first appeared on Negaverse stream. Big J does gossip and has also betrayed many other persons in the Negaverse. Okay. And Brock came in with the next count for Big J's speech therapy mishap, perhaps, question mark. So those are the counts for this case of case 003. Once again, I will be doing a poll after the stream to vote if Big J is guilty of these crimes, or he's not. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. It'll be based on how the people vote. Once again, the link is pinned for other victims to come up. I really wish Don would come up. It would have been funny, but he's busy. That would have been funny though. But V-Dub came up, vouched for Big J, totally fine. Maybe Queen Sunkiss, who's in the clouds, perhaps wants to come up and vouch for Big J, or maybe Queen wants to, have a place to say her honest thoughts about Big J. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, shit. Butcher says, forgot once, so he's confused about his sexuality. Oh, God. All right. Jesus. Okay. I'm writing it down. Big J. Confused. Oh, okay. You're talking about the Queen Maya thing. Damn. Oh, man. Okay. Writing it down. Thank you, Buster Free. Thank you. Judge, if he speaks with a stammer, go easy with the hammer. Okay. All right. Thank you, Johnny Cochran. Appreciate that rhyme scheme. But once again, bounty protection. I said this in the beginning of the stream. Bounty protection. B-Dub claims that he was at work. I claim that doesn't matter because he's been streaming for the last 8-10 days, or been on panels back to back. So, he has the freedom to talk. Why would I not let him talk on his own case? That's not fair. Anyone else have any other counts I should write down? But we got a good couple of them. But V-Dub's the only one that's been for Big J. That's interesting. That being a virtual peeping Tom. Okay. Wait, are you saying that's another count, Buster Free? Should I write that down or what? Because I will. Let's see. Now, case 2 was Mahogany Roots versus Warren. I think Warren lost that one. And then case 1, Reg versus Chat Mafia. I think, yeah, Reg definitely lost that one. He didn't show up. He definitely lost that one. He lost that one. So that was the outcome. Let's see. Oh, side note, real quick, while we're at it, once again, I don't really care about politics and content, political content, but has anyone seen this channel called Andre Williams? Yo. It's like you add some coonery to politics and you blow up. So, let's see. What did he get? I think one of his videos got viral. Yeah, the 4 type of Black Americans: blacks, N-words, Negroes, nakers, all that. Tired of nigga behavior. This was 12 days ago. Black people deserve to be called what they are. Like, yo, this is like some. He's just going all in. Like he's. I mean, he's This is like next level CT, really. How to stop being a nigga? Okay, I hate being black. Fuck black. It's really like, god damn. Slavery is over. You niggas are fake. Okay. ICE did nothing wrong. It's just like immigration is killing America. Okay. I hate white people. Okay. Black people hate you. Okay. You're not African. Black people are the problem. Okay. Real reason black people need to listen more. Like he is what? Tariq, the truth about Tariq's victim mentality. He's a true black victim. Black people are gods. Black culture sucks. All right. Jesus. That's the griff, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, he popped up in my my Negaverse algorithm. I was like, oh, okay, who's that? So, you know, queer conservative grifting for money. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know, man. You just see, I found him in my algorithm. Dropped a link. Seems like Mike. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you would this actually does align with what you're kind of what you do. Yeah, check him out, Stanley. That's perfect for you. There you go. There's some junk food right there. But yeah, I just said I'd sub. Why not? Let me just do my research. Check him out. You know. Let's see. You know what? It'd be nice to hear from Richard Conley, though. That would be nice. I would want to hear what he would have to say. But once again, like Elite said, you know, she doesn't hate Big J. I don't really hate Big J either. I don't hate anyone on the internet. There's just like no point exerting that much energy. There's really no point. I got no reason to hate the guy. Oh, really? Okay, didn't know that. Thanks for telling me, B-Dub. So that he got beat up at a protest. Okay. I am not doing a part 2. I can't do a part 2. I would prefer not to do part 2s on cases. I usually try to do, you know, one and that's it. I'll do a poll, that's about it. Unless there's someone that submits a complaint that's big enough to continue a case, or it would have to be a new case number. It had to be something that else on Big J that he just does that, you know, was crazy or some shit. We'll see. I mean, the year's still young. He got cooked during the Jubilee debate. Andre's washed. Okay. So that maybe that's why he started a channel or something. Okay. Didn't know that. Did not know that. Okay. Hey, we're past the 3-hour mark. Not bad. I will be interested to see what the guilty or not guilty will be like. It'll be decided by you guys. We did hear from a few victims though, which was good. I have a case on Ringo TV Raw for trying to protect Anton's daughter after saying R. Kelly was a G. Ah, shit. Okay. I don't really watch Ringo though. Don't really watch him. Oh god, I gave the protester sass, so they tossed him on his ass. Okay, but yeah, final poll will be out soon, shortly. Watch out for that. And shout out to people in the chat. Shout out to people that came up: Brock, VDub, Creative, May. Appreciate it. we'll see what the outcome is. But I think I'm gonna put a case closed on this. I don't. Hopefully, there's not another case with Big J. Hopefully not. But I'll really. I mean, it's based on what he does in the Negaverse. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll see you guys later. We'll be streaming again soon. Just look out for that. But yeah, see you guys later. Peace out.